Good evening, and welcome to the Darkmom Consortium for the evening of September the 10th, 2025. Yes, I did have to go look. I was using that intro to catch up and finish killing off some Tholians here. Apparently finished up a few projects, too. Wow. Okay, cool. Yay. There we go. Made some extra dilithium type money. Let's jump in. Let's check this message first. Oh, Hagrid looks beautiful. Chris, I don't know if you're here yet, but Hagrid's looking very handsome. I hope everyone's having a good evening tonight and taking care of yourselves and the people around you who you love. Hi, Chris. Hagrid's so smexy. He's adorable.
No, actually quite looking nicely.
He looks
Walking
wonderful. He looks so cute with his little light on him.
Yeah, that's a thing that can remove, but the harness came with a you can plug such thing on. So just
We don't walk much at night, but you know that's actually a really good idea because we don't have street lights here in our little sector of the
yeah,
planet.
mean,
Hi, Pi.
I mean,
Yeah,
the
jump in.
nights are gonna be interesting. Figured it's not a bad idea.
Come on
Be
in, Pi.
finishing work when it's dark. Oh,
Um,
you're live right now.
I am live, yeah. I am live right now. I'm gonna go back to taking classes on Wednesday, probably after this week, because I've got pretty good range of motion on the shoulder, but not 100%. So one more week to play it safe.
Remember, 99%.
Yeah, well, if I do 99%, I'll do something stupid. Plus, I drove to and from Chicago yesterday, 7 hours round trip, and another 7 hour round trip. It's not the best thing for me.
Nope.
Nope, nope. Once it gets a little cooler, maybe next week, more likely 2 weeks, I'll start taking the Hellhounds with and get a hotel. And we can just spend the night there. And then I don't have to make the drive twice in one day. Providing they
Nice
turn
idea.
into good dogs and don't bark in the hotel. Because that would be unpleasant.
That's another thing.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe soothing tea in the water.
I have not sedatives, but things to make them
Something calming.
less, yeah, calming pills. And the vet's like, yeah, they only need a half of a tablet before you leave, and they will be chill but not sleepy. I'm thinking, well,
Yeah.
okay, that's good for the drive, but my plan is to leave as soon as we're done with the morning show, get everything packed in the car, and then take them to the state park that's on the way. And then we can take like a 3 hour walk, and hopefully they'll be nice and chill, go to the school, take another hour's walk, have dinner. That should put them into the fine, we're just going to sleep, we don't care, Mom. And ask for a room on the
Probably
far
a
end
bit
of the
tired with all
hotel.
the events.
Pardon?
They'll be tired with all the events.
That,
Hagrid.
that would be my thought, yes.
But, yeah.
Are you out walking?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Being
Just
stubborn. He wants to go to a place we visited last week. Oh, no. It's a bike repair shop. By the way.
the bicycle repair shop.
Yeah, so just wandered in, and the guy was very friendly. He was like 15 minutes later, we were still there, and like something. It took me a while to get I was close.
Welcome aboard, Pi.
Howdy.
Howdy, howdy.
Now you hear me, right?
Now I can hear you right. Yes, exactly.
Good.
Were you
Got
talking
some.
to us and we weren't saying anything?
No, I normally mute my mic on Discord whenever I finish a call, and I wasn't sure if I had unmuted it.
You have unmuted it. It sounds like an
Yeah,
unmuted microphone.
but before,
No, that sounds
No.
much like it.
like when you were saying "Welcome aboard," and I said "Hello, can you guys hear me?" and I
Oh.
didn't get a response, and then I checked my mic, and I was like, "Oh."
Now we can hear you. There we go. I got my spacey damage all done. Woohoo!
I don't know what I have of
Yeah, probably.
objectives today.
Well, if you've got the universal, it's any advanced or elite TFO.
Okay, I have to kill Tholians and Nukara,
Oh,
plasma damage in
oh, that one's
space,
fun.
Terran battleships in the battle zone.
Uh,
I'll go my way over to Nukara then.
no worries.
But I haven't done the daily yet.
Oh, I decided to try the ground Voth daily, and somebody had said
Hey.
just go to the transporter, where you transport in at the beginning of the 15-minute cycle, and you can just knock it out in a second or two.
Oh.
You just
Did
have to
it
kind of
work?
wait for that. Yeah, it was great. It was amazing.
What
Had
do I
to
have
go.
I'm
of
surprised. I
plasma?
saw this one.
They had like 20 instances open, so I guess a lot of people are using that one.
Is it just me, or is Chris on like a mobile phone or
Yes,
something?
he's on a mobile phone. He's out walking.
I am on a mobile
Yeah.
phone.
Then it makes sense.
Good ear.
Yes. I took
And
my
it's all good. I was just like, it sounds weird.
I took the children out earlier today. And I promised them another WALK before we go to bed because I need the walk. And I'm sure they're going to be crushed that I'm taking them out for an extra walk today. Oh no, the terror.
Oh no.
Horror.
Okay.
So, did you see the post I did on Discord with the Lego Star Trek?
Yes! We were talking about that this morning.
Okay.
Let me see where yours is. Somebody else may have sent it to me as well. No, I'm not answering the phone calls. Maybe Chris sent it to me? Yeah, Chris sent it to me too. And we were talking about that this morning. And 47 Alpha Tango believes there's also going to be a 1701 ship in Legos with a bridge crew. That's just
wow.
I'm hoping
that's
for the D.
it's not
I'm hoping for
confirmed.
the big D.
It is not confirmed.
If they just because they tend to do these dioramas, that are like set of a show or something like. If they did just the Enterprise D bridge, oh, it's so sweet.
I am so going to buy that stuff because I
Yeah.
because I have to. I'll buy two of them, as I said, one to keep in the package unopened, and then one to
Yeah,
actually
so
put
your son
together.
will be rich.
Say that again.
Your son will be rich one day.
Yes, exactly. Exactly.
I mean, I'm wondering how much it's going to cost because they usually come with a higher price.
Oh, I'm sure.
Well,
What did the Millennium Falcon go for?
oh, too much to think about it. In my money, it's around 2,000.
Yeah,
That's like
it's
one.
the full-blown one is $850 from Lego. The little one, the mini one, is about $85. So yeah,
85
I'm
is still manageable.
thinking it's going to be in the $900 price range because the big ships are going in that range. But that's the fully detailed one for the Millennium Falcon.
Well, that's done.
Holy schmoly. Lego Star Wars Ultimate Collector's Millennium Falcon Edition. Oh, on eBay is going for $2,000 to $6,000.
Are you talking
might be
about
an
the
old
big
one.
one?
Yeah, the Ultimate
Yeah, that's the
Collectors.
collector's edition, so it might be some
Yeah.
some more fancy stuff in there.
Yeah, I'm. Yeah, it's the first edition.
Oh, it's probably an old one from.
Let's see if I can
I
find
would
it.
say
This one I'm
90s?
watching
2000?
is this one I'm watching on Lego's website is 7,541 pieces, and it goes for around
Yep.
$1,000.
Okay, for a Millennium Falcon.
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yep.
that's the current one. Yes.
I wish I could have one. Still.
Well, I'd buy you one and ship it to you, but the VAT would still be appalling.
Yeah, I had something once shipped from the US once. I had to pay a hefty fee in the post office.
Yeah.
Didn't like it.
Well,
And it was a very small thing, by the way.
My cousin was telling me people
So I
would
wouldn't
occasionally
wanna.
ship things to him clearly labeled on the box in marker GIFT, gift,
Yes.
Uh-huh.
which is
And they
poison in
still.
Swedish.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Neither did I.
What do you mean?
Yeah.
He told me the word gift, GIFT, is the word poison in English.
Yes.
Yes. So, like I
In
said,
Swedish.
I
That's
didn't know
why
that.
we that's why we have a saying. I take poison to avoid to get. How can I say it in English?
I don't know.
You take. Well, we have a saying because poison and marriage or getting married is the same word.
Well, yeah, I can totally
Oh,
see. I
well,
can totally see that.
So we take poison to avoid getting poisoned. If you take the same word, right? So we take poison and avoid to get
uh,
married because it's the same word.
You can just not show up. It's so much easier.
So now I have to do some
right?
plasma damage. Maybe I should take a no because I also need to do today's event.
Yeah. Well, why don't we go do today's event? We can do Storming the Spire or Breach if you want.
Either way,
Yeah. Let me send out some party invitations. Chris is still out, so we can't invite him to the party.
I'll be back in 5 minutes,
Okay. Well,
but you can just go
I
ahead.
promise we'll still be around to do stuff. What's your
Why not?
What's your preference?
me,
Yeah, Storming the Spire or Breach.
I really don't give a
I don't care
really
either.
don't care.
Fluff.
You don't give a fluffer. Yes.
No, a fluffer that's something completely different, Mom. You should know that.
I'll hit the Breach because it's got to be faster than Storming the Spire. Wee woo.
We will.
I had a
Yeah.
very fast breach yesterday morning.
You had a what?
Once a very fast breach, like people were
Yeah.
doing so much insane BS. I think the core, the small one,
Uh huh.
went between those three compressor thingies.
Yep.
That went in 2 tries, not 3. They nailed it down so quickly that it didn't have a chance to even close on the second attempt before it was done. They could move to the third one. The mega core died in like 7 seconds. I didn't
Wow.
count, but it was very short.
Big
Ugly.
party.
What I don't understand is that you see that a lot of people don't know how to play the breach.
They will by
This
the
is a
time this is
streamlined
done.
version of the breach.
Yeah.
Sorry?
I mean, the problem is I think it's confusing because it's different than the normal one, and maybe the new people I might have
No,
run
it's
the
shoot
normal
it's
one
shoot
once or twice.
the problem is that they're shooting the core with a question mark
Oh, that part. Yeah.
Oh,
and having their pets out.
well,
No,
And
no,
having
no.
their pets out.
Pets. No pets. Pets stay in the pet store.
Yes.
By the way, I did have the 18 destructible torpedoes today, so I did Scylla and Charybdis with pets. And
oh,
it's while I was chatting with you, Chris. They were just taking care of everything. I just had to target them, and
oh, so you didn't even do anything.
yeah, I just sat there, chatted with you, and targeted them, sent the pets after it. It was just kind of chill. Took a while because it's only launching one at a time. But I don't have to do anything, so I don't care.
Yeah.
Yeah,
By the
I
way, did you
wish.
see the latest episode of Strange New Worlds?
No, I have not. I remember I was doing the whole company and family and cleaning the house stuff for the last few days. And they're all
They're
gone.
fine.
I mean, lovely people. So glad they were here, but it's having somebody in your house and having to do something with people 24/7.
Yeah.
So I logged on, did the dailies, and that was all I did for the computer. Didn't even check my email.
Well, that's fair.
And Anders, if you're listening, love you, dear. Thanks for being here. Of course, if he's listening right now, that would be
And
interesting.
also, you can also see it when people have to save those captured ships.
Yeah.
They don't go over and send the rescue team. They just shoot the ships, and that's it.
We get more points if we do all the little thingies that go with it. I do miss the full
No,
version,
it's
the
just
old school version of it, though.
It just clearly shows that people don't do it or
Yeah, I
haven't,
know.
either new players or people that has forgotten it, right?
Yeah, if I
Well, I
was,
think it's out of the random queue, so it doesn't pop when you play the random button.
it's in the randoms.
Is it?
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
We got it the other day because Board King absolutely hates the breach. We hit random and he got sucked into the breach with us. And he's like, nope, I'm quitting.
Well, that's a team
Really?
spirit.
Yeah.
Oh, it's not
I
like
mean,
it's a
I would
challenge.
definitely quit from a ground 5 or
see?
something.
So the
I
Friday.
don't mind the spire. I would rather have the spire than a counterpoint because that's just back and forth, back and forth, back and forth for like 15 minutes. This, at least I feel like some kind of progression because you have to keep changing chamber. You fly around. There's different ways. Just counterpoint is just
It's
going back
actually
and forth for like 15 minutes. It's just so boring,
it's a
in
taxi
my opinion.
service. It's not
Or
15, but
you
or
just ignore the you Uber thingy and you just keep steps. I do.
I remember when Breach was a new thing and you had to play it every day.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and it was the full thing.
Yeah, it
Celestial
was longer
Voyager
than
is
I
rating us with a
even
party of
thought.
14. Greetings, Celestial Voyager and the Voyagerettes. How's everybody doing? We're waxing nostalgic about old TFOs. Is this one a question mark? Nope, there's one over here. Without a
Did
question mark.
somebody did they save all the? Yes, they did.
Got all three. Hi, Sop. Hi, Iglot. Hi, Celestial. How's
Hey,
everyone
Soph.
doing? Ooh, there's
Ow.
nobody in there. Oh, no, don't get crushed. Yeah. Almost. Oh, great. Thank you. I'm stuck.
Well, I'm not gonna get my
I'm
plasma this
stuck
run.
in the stupid. Don't shoot this thing. I just got stuck in the big chompers.
I'm not gonna get my plasma in this one.
Your robot.
How much plasma did you need?
Oh, the big one is so at 50,000, but I only got a 12 something standard array, so it's not gonna.
Darn, we're gonna have to go do more stuff. The horror.
Yeah, no.
Oh, just as I'm home. Oh no, what a coinkydink.
What a horrible.
Somebody shot the one with a question mark.
Oh well. But we got all three, right? Yeah.
Idiots.
Nice and out of the harness. So easy. Love the new harness.
Do we get them all?
So easy to put on, take off.
I am doing well. Thank you so much for asking. It's good to be back in my chair. No, we didn't get them all. We missed something. What did we miss? What did we miss? Oh, there's one back there.
Who's my little fluffer? Who's my little fluffer? Cutie pie.
I assume
He
everybody's
doesn't understand the word.
doing okay. Chris is coming back in from a walking of the fluffernutters.
Yep.
There we go. Chambers there.
Alrighty. And much as it was quite cold yesterday morning and I actually had to turn the heat on in the house, today it's very pleasant.
Oh, it's finally cooling off. Tomorrow is going to be around 20-ish degrees in Celsius. So that's going to be mild. I'm looking forward to that. Where did I put your...
It's going down quick.
Yep.
Boom. And now we just cue danger zone. Da, da, da. And I got all my parts ordered from my new computer, and guess what's not in stock?
Your parts? The monitor, the keyboard, the case.
No. No. I got the keyboard and mouse and monitor.
Okay.
The freaking motherboard.
Oh yeah. No, I totally believe
Oh, that's a severe pain.
that. Yeah, I was making a list of the things I need to get next year, not including getting my trees trimmed. And all of a sudden it's just creeping into the, oh my god, life is getting so expensive. Can I live without a computer for another year? Yeah.
But I got right now. I got the CPU, the cooler, the case, and the what was the last thing? Yeah, the CPU, the PSU as well. I just need the motherboard.
I don't need anything here.
What do I need? What do I need? What do I need?
No.
Yeah.
Nope, don't do that one.
More.
Right, I'll get in.
Hey, Death joined
30
us. Hi,
seconds.
Death.
Yo.
Oh, Chris left us. Okay, Chris will be back once he's on the computer and off the phone. Bye, I'm going to kick you for a moment, and I'm going to go jump on a different tune here. When I go into be right back, it kills the mic, so nobody hears us for that moment. So what did they give you? Pray tell.
They give me a free key for Borderlands 4.
Oh, is that good?
Yeah, it's coming out in a few.
Come out.
Yep. And guess what they gave me when I got the what was it they gave? Was it with the motherboard?
Yes.
They gave me 1 year of free subscription for Norton Antivirus.
What's second prize? 2 years?
Sorry?
What's second prize? 2 years?
I was just like I'm gonna use Norton
Yeah, I was
Antivirus.
gonna say.
Yeah, no.
Especially that recently, those are really just the big scam. They slow down the computer. They don't find the viruses.
It's always been a problem since the late 90s.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
There are some
And I
good
got
products out there, though.
and one of my friends has his own consultant company.
Yeah.
So he gave me like F-Secure with VPN stuff protection for like almost nothing for a 4-year license. So gave me that for free, almost.
Well, that's nice.
Yeah.
Well, since we're here and I'm going to, I have destroyed Terran ships, but not in the battle zone. I mean, we can certainly go do them in the battle zone.
Same here.
Oh,
same here.
Just plain Terran ships?
No, in battle zone.
Oh, mine aren't in the battle zone, but I can certainly go to the battle zone and we can just... How many do you have?
5.
Jesus.
Yeah, well, I have 10, so we can just go take care of them.
You want to go to the whatever it's called? I can't remember.
Badlands.
Badlands.
Yes,
yeah.
yes, I'm
Let's
on my
go
way.
there.
If you'd like to join us, folks, come join us in the Badlands, and we can...
Gonna send me an invite?
Yeah, give me a second. I'm between screens.
Okay.
You send me one as you do it for
I will
apply.
send you
one.
But my credit card is hot.
Your credit card is hot.
Yeah, after buying all those parts.
Oh, in the good way.
I don't know if it's a good way.
Well,
I saved up, so I have the money. It's not because of that, but still, it's a lot of money.
Death, you want to join us for some destruction in the Terran battle zone?
Sure, but you'll have to give me a moment to finish killing Gorn on Nimbus.
No problem. Take your time.
But you can send the invite whenever.
I will send the invite.
Still need to do, Mom. We could do an advanced something.
It's not. Yeah. Well, after that, we can do an advanced something.
Yeah. Okay. Because now he's part of the team, so that won't work.
Well, there's no TFO going on that where we can do the Terran ships, so we'll do my 10 Terran ships, your 5 Terran ships.
No, it was just so then we could do that one, the advanced TFO before
Universal.
But now he won't be. But, yeah, never mind.
We got time. Well,
we
I
can.
got time.
We can. But we
can
can because now he's part of the team.
Right. Exactly.
So we can just do it the way. But yeah, I'm on my way to. Never mind. I'm just gibberish.
Actually,
I'm tired because I have a bad tendency this week because it's my vacation, so I'm staying up late, so I get like 4 or 5 hours of sleep.
Yes.
I don't
Can
get
you
much sleep,
sleep in
but that's
when you
my
have
own
free
problem.
time?
Sorry?
Can you sleep longer when you get like off vacation time?
Yeah. That's no problem. The problem is that I just stay up and geek away. So
Yeah, but you can sleep in, can't you?
I can of course, but I try not to do it. To not to be like a zombie every day and don't sleep the entire day away. But
Pi,
Aren't you
should I
kind of
tell you
still like
there's
a
a
zombie?
shortcut to the Badlands?
sorry,
You know there's a shortcut to the Badlands, right?
I know.
Okay.
But I was doing like
He likes
fleet
the flying.
work. I was doing like fleet work and doing duty officer stuff. So I said, why not just
Take your time. Make it a trip.
Oh, by the way, Dave, I don't know if I talked about it. They officially announced USS Omega coming into Star Trek Online.
Is that the one from the last Starship?
Yep.
Yeah. I saw that and only looked at it briefly. I like though that it was a notation or thing from Thomas.
Yep. It was a blog entry onto it.
There's a link to it in the login screen, so if you want to see it. It's called The Last Starship, which I had this moment of, huh? What? But no, it's from the IDW new comic that's coming out.
Yep.
I have not started listening to Star Trek Con yet. I was going to do it on the way home yesterday, and I was starting to get drifty, and somebody's like, no, you need to listen to music and sing with it. Stay interactive. Even though it's the middle of the afternoon. So I'm back to my Electric Callboy and... Who was with Electric Callboy and Baby Metal. So I had that cranked fairly loud for a while till I woke up.
enter Badlands.
Enter Badlands.
So where do I go?
Pick a place and we'll
Okay.
go there.
It's on cooldown. Okay.
Hold
Of
on.
course,
Is
it's
there
on
another
cooldown.
instance open? Oh, no.
No,
Tell
that
you
would be
what,
too much.
go to the
asking.
center.
Let me just finish this.
The center point has
TF.
got the 4 artillery positions, if you will.
Yeah, I'm just doing my boring duty officer stuff. Why not while I'm waiting?
Oh, somebody else had
I'm
the
done.
same brilliant idea.
I keep forgetting where do I buy pets for my ships?
Fleet
Either from the lithium store
A
Fleet
lithium store.
Starbase.
Okay.
Fleet Starbase has got some good ones too.
or Fleet Starbase has the lead versions, the advanced are in the lithium store.
Okay,
Back here, guys. Back here in the center.
I'm on my way.
Okay, no, not you guys. But
I have a flu.
Chris and Death went that way.
Because
Yeah, I
that is
forgot to
larger. It was
close.
easier to track him. I lost you there.
Mm-hmm.
What are you flying?
Who, me?
Midship.
Yeah. You're flying the holographic thing ship. Holo ship.
I am. He's got the Voth Stronghold. Miracle Worker.
That would be death.
Yes. Oh, you meant me? Yeah, no, the brick. I have the brick.
And I'm flying something new.
It
I
is
mean,
a-
it's not new, but I haven't flown it.
I have a fully leveled brick, though. So, I mean, it's...
Nice.
Ooh.
You recognize my ship
y-
without peeking?
No, not without peeking. Though, yeah, I do recognize, but I couldn't tell you what it is, so I'm going to peek. Oh! No, that's Pi's that I'm looking at. No wonder. Where's yours? There's yours. I should know that one.
Probably.
Freedom? Because I'm looking it up.
Freedom class is the Franklin from Into Dark? No,
Ah.
Beyond Star Trek.
Beyond.
The third Star Trek
Star
film.
Trek Beyond, please. Come on, there's
That's
one.
right. That's the title. Because they have the most generic titles. They're not memorable. They don't mean anything towards the story. So it's like a whatever.
I'll go to the right one, or the 3 o'clock one.
Okay.
I think it's only cool that like Kelvin Star Trek 1
I
and Kelvin Star Trek 2.
I got my
but
Terran ships.
Yep. I knew you would. You only had 5.
Oh, I got 500,000 credits in the
Ooh.
normal Endeavor game.
I got my 10, but we can finish this one off real quick.
Yeah, but I still need to do my plasma as well.
Oh, okay. Well, do your plasma.
So that will gonna take some time.
Depends on your ship.
That's how much plasma you need.
500,000.
500, but again, I only got like a cannon and a beam array, so it's gonna take some time. But that's okay.
We're not going anywhere. I'm happy to just stand here and look pretty while you shoot things.
Yeah, I get it. You don't have to repeat it all the time.
What?
Oh, the science vessel's
Yeah.
got repulsor. It's gonna push you
Oh.
away from the generator.
You know you're
They're
nowhere
not
near
saying
us,
anything
right?
here.
Sorry?
Yeah,
You
but
know-
he's doing his damage. We can't help him with that.
Okay. But there's lots more things here for us. We could finish this one up and then we'll go over there and just make extra ships appear for him.
It's okay.
Well, here I was not doing the generators because I assumed we needed to generate more ships for you, Pi, so I'll start doing the generators.
I'm almost done now. So
Okay.
try to push her out of the area. Kill it. Shoot it.
Kill it with fire. Which we can do in the game now, which is so nice. Makes the jokes better. Next time we have an event, I should go through, make a little tutorial, put it up on YouTube for people who don't do it a lot. So everybody knows what you need to do, what you don't need to worry about. Or somebody should do it, not necessarily me, since not always the best. Okay, that one should be shut down.
There, I'm done.
Okie dokie. We'll finish off this last generator and then we can go run a advanced queue on something.
Really?
Yes, really. What was it doing?
Just her. The
Oh,
repulsor beams is gonna push away from the generator.
Are you still over?
Be careful.
Let's go help Pi. We're on our way to save you.
Yes, ma'am. All those repulsor beams. I got it. They're dangerous. They're gonna kill me. Be careful. Science vessel. Repulsor beams.
Yeah. Just realized that Death's ship has a vague resemblance to the Echo Papa. No, it's not.
Lions and tigers and bears. Oh my. Oh, perk point. Buy that for $1.
Isn't that Total Recall?
Oh,
Or is that Running
Robocop.
Man?
Robocop.
RoboCop, right. I understand they're doing a remake of Running Man.
Oh, never. I didn't
have
hear
heard
that.
I think Chris might have
Okay.
mentioned it to me, or Musin mentioned it.
Be careful of the repulsor beams.
Oh,
Just
yes.
saying.
Yes. I'm repulsed by the repulsor beams.
I'm repulsed that she keeps repeating herself.
Yeah. Deactivating. Woo!
Yay!
Oh, 0. Oh, sorry. 9 expertise. Wow. Wow. That's so amazing.
I'm beaming out, or
Yep. I'm beaming out too. Transporting out. Leaving the system. Aborting the mission. We could hit random for the advanced or the elite, but that's not always the safest bet. So does anybody have a preference?
I have no preference.
Chris?
me neither.
Pi?
Let me just check something before we pick something.
Okie dokie.
Let me see here. No, I don't have any. You can pick whatever you want.
Chris, you got a preference? Chris is being quiet.
I don't mind doing a guillotine or
Yeah, I was going to go for guillotine. Because it's fun when you've got a team
or
that knows what it's doing.
defensive star base.
Starbase is good too.
But we just do it so often, and it's just sitting there doing nothing.
If we want to do Starbase, I'll go elite though.
Do a battle of Procyon 5.
I've done that now a couple of times in the last few weeks with pugs, where clearly somebody wanted to do it for a reason because it kept popping up. But he had a ship and he had enough people with him that was pretty easy. They just were taking care of everything. I'm going to queue us up for guillotine. Is everyone okay with that?
Fine by me.
On your lead.
Wee woo.
Yep.
Woo woo.
Wee woo.
Woo.
Did we lose you, Chris?
No.
It was taking a moment, so I wasn't sure if we still had you with us.
No, I was just looking at something else on my phone. Sorry about that.
No worries.
Why is it taking so long to pop?
I have no idea.
Probably because
We
whoever
did
the fifth
pop.
is not paying attention.
Or somebody's between loading screens or something?
Or they didn't say yes.
And they timed out and it's looking for someone else to squeeze
Mhm.
into it.
Yeah, it's still cute, so it's still
Yep.
active.
There we go.
Oh, there we go.
It was just slow. So I hate to say this, but I'm thinking about doing a booth at the Star Trek Las Vegas next year.
Why do you hate to
What's
say
wrong with
that?
it?
Because it costs an absolute fortune, and it's basically 2 to 3 weeks of my life doing it. So the girls would have to come with me. I'm not going to leave them at home with my son, much as he would love it. 2 weeks away from his home is too much. But it would be way cool. We haven't done it for 2 years now.
Speaking of which, have you heard anything from Hellspawn's dad? Or
No, not a bit.
is he just out? Is he just out of the picture?
As far as I'm concerned, he's out of the picture, though. At some
Uh-huh.
point, he'll be in some level of the picture, and I'm going to have to ship him all his clothes and furniture. Because they're currently living in my garage rent-free. But that's something we can chat about.
Yeah, I was just curious.
Yeah, no, I wasn't expecting to hear anything. He doesn't know where I live anymore.
We should really have a skip intro button.
Yes, we should.
You want to
That
have
would
to
be
sit
a
here for.
quality of life thing that we definitely
As
need.
soon as you have acknowledged the comm, it should just go down to 10 seconds or 5 seconds.
Yeah. We should have a thing where everybody can hit the bypass and we bypass it. And that's it. Everybody
No, as
hits
soon as you hit the accept button, you should just change it to 5 seconds. In my opinion.
Like I said, once everybody hits it, yes.
Yes, that's what I mean. When you have acknowledged the intro, like, you know, gives people that never played it a chance to read the instructions. And as soon as you hit acknowledge, it says 5 seconds to start, and then boom.
Yeah, most online games have the availability or readiness toggle that shows that everything's ready and then the game can start loading. It could have
So
been introduced
You
here.
can skip some cutscenes, which makes life a lot better on some of these. Could do it at the beginning. Well, the good news is I have 4 accounts to do this on, so we have lots of TFOs to play tonight.
This is advanced, right?
This is advanced, yes.
Yeah. I got 5.
There we go.
Okay,
I'm at 5. What do you mean you got 5?
I'm at 4.
Pushing to 6.
And I'll take 4.
Fine, I'll go to 3 then.
I haven't played this much. Is there an advantage that you just go in like counterclockwise or clockwise and activate all of them, or
If you've
is
got,
it better
have to
to sit and
protect them.
protect one?
It's better to sit and protect. If you try
if
to grab too
you
many,
have 5 good high DPS players, you can grab all 6 at once. If you're not sure, 4 people should take one, and somebody can kind of
Do you
support
mind
them.
target? Damn it! It's like right in front of me.
It doesn't want to
Auto
target, does it?
target.
Yeah. No, my auto target's been horrible for a while.
Uh-huh. Same here. Okay, there's 2 assimilators, 3 assimilators on the run.
I'm on one of them.
When we've played this with Joshua, he usually watches over the center, and the remaining 4 take a position. Which isn't a bad strategy.
I'm going for the 5 one. Oh, I see someone is on that one. Going for the 2.
Okay. Hi, random noob. How goes it, my dear? Oops, nobody's on 4? I'm going to try and cover.
I'm doing 2.
Okay. Well,
Somebody
nobody's
was at 2.
Well, I was just at 3 if you want to keep an eyeball on 3, because I'm going to keep an eyeball on 4.
That one is done.
It is, yes. Ooh.
There's one at 5. No. Yes, there's one at 5. I'll take the one between 1 and 3.
Okay.
The one that just popped.
Okay.
Eat this and eat this.
Have they started the KDF
Then-
recruitment thing yet?
I think they did.
Okay. I know they were talking about it. I just don't remember seeing anything other than we're going to be doing it.
Or was that on PlayStation?
No. Because they usually run that a couple of weeks after ours.
Oh, there's a lot of assimilators.
Yep. Not all of
Okay,
them are the 6 you have to stop, but you kind of have to
I'll
stop
do
them.
the. I'll just take all of them. But I got my target on one here. There goes the audio.
Yeah, there's certain places here where it just cuts out, right?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Well, there's one assimilator getting away. No. There's one between 3 and 4.
I'm just focusing on keeping 4 from failing, so.
Can I get my... Nope, because I keep getting hit, so I can't... Well, I see Chris is on it, so I don't need to worry on that one.
Yep. Random Noob has leveled his KDF tune so he can use his Raptor on his Federation tune. A sound bit of logic.
Need help, Chris?
uh,
I see. No, I see 2 on
We
them.
got that one.
the 3 is completed. 4 is done.
4's not done.
There's
No,
one
4
at
is not
3,
done.
but I don't think we need that one, right?
3 is already
Oh.
completed because it's rainbow, so it doesn't matter.
No, I
It's
was
even
talking about
over.
the assimilator at 3.
Oh, no, I
Or
think there was
6.
one that was
Oh, 3.
exploding.
I already popped the one that was trying to escape between 3 and 4.
This one over by 6 still. Thank you, Death, for the assistance here in killing these things before we lose 4, and I feel like an idiot.
Words, I got your back.
I appreciate it. Oops, I'm gonna go get that one.
Damn it, we lost one. We have lost 3 assimilators? Wow.
Really?
Yep.
I haven't seen
Hmm.
3.
We've lost 4.
Rainbow on 5, we just got one left.
5 is done. Now we just need to do 1.
There's an assimilator over there. Random Noob just shared the space ship in space in the Barbie channel. Oh great, there's 2 assimilators right here. Thank you. Thank you ever so much.
Bright light.
That was interesting. Bright light and then things just died.
Yeah, you are the Borg. You are dangerous.
We got that one pile. And for this one over here. By 5. Between 5 and 6.
I know. Oh. Texting me?
Where are all these assimilators coming from?
There are many of them.
Seems like there's more than usual.
Feels that way, definitely.
Thank you. She said well done.
Yes, she did. She did say well done. Which
Yeah,
I
that's
personally take
acceptable.
as a sign of what I've done to the assimilators with my fire-breathing dragon breath, whatever the heck that is. Everything is now well done. It was a barbecuing joke.
It's just me or they're tough today.
They are tough today.
Yeah.
And none
Although I
of
did
us,
not take my tough ship, so.
but none of these are bad ships that we're using. They're just...
Eat this.
Why does that keep jumping up? No, this is on advanced random, which is how we
Which is
usually
weird that it's
play
so
it.
difficult.
It's just being obnoxious today.
Is it because we didn't bring Taz? Are they afraid of Taz?
Probably.
Taz just sneezes in his space magic and they go poof!
One down. Oh, this one's not bad. Finally.
There we go. My goodness, that took forever.
It's not our worst one. Not
No, we've
even
had worse,
Oh,
but it
yes,
wasn't
we've
the
had
best one either.
Oh, a Vulcan bridge officer.
Ooh.
Shut up, you purple goblin. I don't want to listen to you. That we are satisfactory to you. Purple goblin. 3 pairs of eyes.
All right, let's see what it looks like in Space Barbie. Ooh, that's a pretty ship.
Now I gotta see.
It's in Space Barbie.
Oh, technical pilot the Raptor.
Mm-hmm.
I've never engaged with those ships, so having very few.
It looks nice.
A Marcus pack. Boo-boo.
Well, that was
Oh
painful.
no, I chose to transwarp to Earth space dog. I'm gonna hear the frog.
Put your hands over your ears and go la 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 la.
Huh?
It doesn't stop him from
Gecko.
the Federation
Or
and
okay,
her
excuse me.
allies.
Not gecko. Okay.
Same thing. Frog is still a frog. Purple frog, but still.
None.
Oh,
And do
actually, the
you wanna?
warping position isn't next to the where he speaks, so I avoided it.
Yay!
Did they move it? Did they move it closer, perhaps?
I think you move
So
your
the
warp a little
warping
bit further
location.
away now. That
Thank
just might
goodness
Well,
for that.
I have done all my endeavors.
What are we gonna do now?
I don't know. Well, that's not a bad Klingon. Logical. Physical damage. Superior acute senses. Superior covert. Damn.
Well, I was hoping for something else, but I got a lot of energy credits, so that's good. And we have an ad starting in 2.5 minutes, but oops, one more. Where's that one too? Well, while we're starting the ad, Pi, can I put you in charge while I jump to a different account?
Sure.
And then I will go grab.
Mom,
Yes.
this is a riddle.
Yes. Okay.
And if Salve is still here, she's gonna laugh.
Okay.
What do you get when you cross a hen with peanut butter? Oh, sorry. What do you get when you cross a rooster with peanut butter? What do you get when you cross a rooster with peanut butter?
I have no clue. Sav. It's on you, Sav. I'm gonna.
Do you want to know the answer?
Let's see if anybody's got it first.
Sure.
Give me just one. Oh, you sent it to me? Oh, hell has an option. Did you send it to me? No.
Oh boy.
42. Oh, hell says nutty cock. And then.
Close. Close.
Okay, Sav says 42.
You get a cock that sticks to the roof of your mouth.
That's really funny. I have a cousin who would like that one. Oh, Sav says, I don't know what the question was, but the question was, what do you get when you cross a rooster and peanut butter?
You get a cock that gets stuck to the roof of your mouth.
But Tish, gonna switch tunes, be right back.
Shooting at Evergreen High School in Colorado.
What?
Yeah.
When?
To Wednesday, to still today. Pretty sure 3 students were critically wounded on Wednesday in a shooting at Evergreen High School in the Colorado foothills.
It happened like 30 minutes after the other shooting.
Which other shooting?
Didn't you hear the guy, Chris, whatever his name was, Chris something, got shot at some rally, got shot in the neck, throat part. What was his name?
The Kirk, someone.
Charlie Kirk.
Charlie Kirk.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, he died.
What was that?
He died.
Yeah, he died. I saw somebody was video recording his speech,
Mm-hmm.
and they were like sitting on the second row or fourth row, and they got a video when he got shot, and I can tell you it's not pretty. But yeah.
Well, when is it pretty? Who
It's
the
never
hell was
pretty.
that?
No, I was
that
like
guy?
saying, when people get shot, he got shot, I think it looked like through the back of the neck or through his throat,
Wow.
just through the main artery, and like say it was gushing. Wow.
I don't
But yeah.
speak ill of the dead, and certainly don't wish that on anyone, but
No.
not a good person.
I know, but I
No.
also had the same discussion with a friend of mine. I was just saying, regardless of his stance and his political view and whatever he did, why? But that's another story.
Yeah. And one we can do
I'm
off live stream.
Conservative leader. Oh, okay.
He's not a leader. Definitely not.
Well, that's how they titled it.
Yep, he's just conservative.
And you're Sam, right, Mom?
I'm Zan, yeah. Z-A-N.
There you go. You should be everything.
I am everything.
Go do your thing.
I will go do my thing. Just waiting for Death to change to whoever he wants to be.
I'm on and ready.
Yeah, okay, let me find you. Alrighty. Mom online on a Wednesday? Yes, Italia. So 2 Wednesdays ago, Mr. Rick was defending against attack, so I did a double lapel grab. He did a double pinch, which is usually pretty vicious. And I wasn't going to give it on a double pinch. That's what you give up to 4-year-olds. A few moments later, he's got me in a lock, throws me down, lands on top of me. We both heard something go crack. and I'm out for about 2 weeks, but I'm better now. It was a good throw. Just bad landing. Really bad landing. Yeah. No, Random Noob, I agree. I disagree with a lot of people's politics. I do not want you dead for your politics. Might not want you doing your politics, but I don't want you dead.
I mean, if you're Hitler, maybe, but
Maybe. Yeah.
That's another.
Yeah. Okay. Maybe we'll go with that one. There's a few out there who are just.
But regardless of one's purple state, I understand that some people have different opinions, but I'm like, you're a politician. You speak up your mind. You haven't done anything. Like you're not a warlord or a dictator. You're just a person speaking your vote or your voice. Doesn't justify that you get killed.
Yeah.
I don't know. We had politicians speaking their voices, and then someone took a gun in Poland 2 years ago, and a president of a city got shot at a rally that was a charity, a national charity that's been going for 30 years, and that was in full crowd. So, no, actually, he wasn't. He was shot. He was stabbed. And he didn't make it, and he was being smeared all over the then government-led media all the time, and that was the right-wing government that was constantly just politicians speaking ill of him, and that made someone dead. So I'm not sure if politicians just speaking their mind is fine, and they can that their actions and their words can lead really mindless people to do heinous things, and
I agree, but
they should be
still,
mindful of what they're saying, and if they're spewing hatred, and they should. That was in Poland, by the way, so it
I,
can really happen anywhere. But
I
that's
told
what hatred fueled by politicians can lead to. So I just think they should be more mindful of what they're saying and how they're saying it, and they should be also be pulled to bigger consequences for the words.
I agree, but you also have to consider there's a difference of voiding for violence and then just speaking up your mind. Like
Again,
what happened back in January last year? Was it this year? I can't remember. Whatever. That's one thing. That you're encouraging people to do something illegal. That's one thing. But just speaking up your mind doesn't justify you getting killed. I don't know the guy, so I don't know what he's been doing or what he's been saying, but I'm just saying, speak up your mind. You don't encourage people to do anything illegal or do anything. You just speak up your mind doesn't justify that you get a bullet in your head.
I don't know his stances, so I can't say.
But yeah, it's a toxic.
Random Noob. It's not necessarily with people with mental illnesses who are doing all of this. It's
No. In the case of that assassination here in Poland, that was not someone who was mentally ill.
I mean, yes.
It was just someone very frustrated by a certain political views, and he believed certain lies that were spewed all over right-wing media back then, and that pushed him to do something heinous, and that had nothing to do with a mental illness.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say one thing. If you ever kill a person in cold blood, you are mental in some capacity. And that's my honest opinion. If you can take another person's life cold-blooded, you are mental, regardless of what papers or what doctors are saying. That's my honest opinion. If you can take that sole position, sitting on a rooftop or whatever people are doing, and you kill another person in cold blood, you are mental. But that's just my opinion. It's a toxic subject.
Yeah.
It's a grim subject for sure.
Basaf says, I think part of the reason we have so many of these deranged people is because the asylums got closed down. They're not closed down here, but if you have mental illness here, getting diagnosed and getting treated, if you don't have money, is impossible. If you don't have insurance, if you don't have money, and even if you have insurance, you're still going to need money
Even if
to
you
do
do,
it.
yeah.
And you begin to see why people hate the insurance companies as much as they do.
I've heard enough to know that they hate
narcissists the typical psychopaths? No.
No.
Not necessarily. Narcissistic people can be psychopathic, but they're... If I understand narcissism more accurately, they are the victim mentality rather than the person who's going to go out and kill somebody. If they do kill somebody, it's usually when they're not in full capacity, i.e., let's talk Sarah Boone, who has been diagnosed somewhat with narcissistic tendencies and did kill somebody, but has played herself as being the victim of the whole thing and actually tried to use that as a defense after she videotaped herself killing the guy. But that's a different story. Random Noob, that is awesome. I am so glad that your meds are working, and good for you. People who are sociopathic, to a large extent, don't empathize with feelings that other people have. So they could kill somebody. This is an example, not a necessary case, but they could kill somebody just to see what the experience of watching somebody die is like without ever feeling the emotional triggers of loss, pain, sorrow, grief.
Or even the fear of like, oh, we've done something illegal.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Like
That
their
doesn't register.
Their whole balance of morality is like. I heard that there's some studies about brain being chemically altered or differently built, so it's not like. I mean, it's the thing that was pushed kind of in Dexter. Like he was someone like that because he witnessed his mother being murdered or something like it. That was the psychology behind him that became a serial killer. But actually, that there's been a study that leads scientists to believe that it's more like you're born with a tendency, and it's not something that can be influenced by events in your life. It's more like you're just prone to that, if anything. So it's not exactly like you can go insane and become a psychopath or something. It's more of a predisposition that is either genetic or something that is happening to you before you're born, and you just built differently mentally on the head.
So, Sav, I follow a lawyer in Canada, Ian Runkle. He does a live stream and a podcast called Runkle of the Bailey, and he is a firearms lawyer. But I've never fully understood what he's discussing in terms of Canada, because he also discusses American gun law and other law or court cases as well. But I do know not too long ago, a Canadian was basically driving down to the U.S., buying guns, and then hauling them back up there in various boxes, not labeled as guns, shall we say. And it took him a while to find out what he was doing, because he would go down in one location, come up through a different area, go down to a third, come back through a fourth. But they did eventually find him.
Goodness for that.
Let's see, here in Florida, they have open carry because alligators and wildlife, but idiots never lock them up, so kids bring them to school. Lovely. Sav says, I'd rather be judged by 12 than carried by 6. Excellent point. Random note. The Ukrainian woman on the light rail who got murdered, weapons was banned on the light rail, and it didn't do anything for that poor woman. And even the people sitting there didn't even get up to help prevent it. Should be charged as well, in my opinion. And I agree if you got a legal to carry permit.
And that's the funny thing in when you see it from a European view that doesn't have so a liberal gun law.
Mm-hmm.
It's just so foreign to us to see all of those, laws
Shootings
there
all
are. Yeah, and all the different laws because and this is not I fully get the gun law in America that you have the right to protect yourself and some I'm also allowed to defend myself if somebody enters my house,
Mm-hmm.
but I can only self-defend myself in the same meaning if he comes in with a bat, right?
Yeah.
I can defend myself with the same means of weapon. So if
like
he
he pulls off a nice pull of a rifle.
like if he comes in with a with whatever a broom and assaults me, right? If I pick up a bazooka or rocket launcher and kills him, I can get convicted for murder. If it makes any sense.
But you can
If
only
he
fight him
comes
with a
in with a
bat?
broom,
You could only
sorry,
fight him. You could only then fight him with a broom.
something similar. It's really weird. But if he comes in with a broom and I got a rocket launcher and I kill him, defending myself, I can actually be convicted of murder.
Okay.
It's kind of a weird law, and that's also like we also have a very strict gun law over here, and it's just funny for Europeans seeing that the only way to fight gun violence is to upscale the guns in the sense that okay, a guy went into a mall and did whatever. The only way to defend that or to protect ourselves is to get more guns on security instead of going the other way around and say, what can we do to prevent people that are not supposed to have guns getting guns? If it makes any sense.
Yeah.
But I fully get that you have the right to defend yourself. And I agree that in some way I would also like say if somebody enters my room or my house, I would have the right to defend myself
Mm-hmm.
in means in the situation, right? So if he comes in with a knife, I would have the right to kill him if I feel threatened.
Yeah.
Right?
Okay.
So I get that point of view, but it's just funny as a European that have that strict gun law, just seeing the only way to fight guns is to get more guns. Instead of saying how do we prevent people from getting guns. But yeah, it's two different political views.
Probably a
think it's
conversation
political,
we can
but
maybe table from here for the moment. And
Let's do.
let's do that. Let's go.
Yeah.
Let's go shoot people with phasers.
Let's do something. Yeah, I have nothing on my board that I need to do.
I have Terran ships and phasers.
Still,
Different tune. That's why I switched tunes.
oh,
I have
you want to
30
go to?
I have 30 Terran ships. We could do Jupiter
oh, that
Aratus.
calls for a TFO. Yeah.
Hi, Loose Halo. What
I
ship
don't-
is
I-
this? This ship is the Acheron.
Yeah, I think it's the angle
Sis.
that you're showing it. Yeah. That looks more familiar.
Would you guys be okay with Jupiter Aratus?
Sure. Why
Yeah,
does
check.
the Soren sound like a snake?
What?
When
Who?
Soren speaks, the Sorens, the museum at DS9.
The sibilance,
He's-
the sound?
Yeah, that's
You mean President Okek?
yeah. Welcome to the Museum of Starbase. It sounds like a snake.
He is. He's being sibilant. We are queued for Jupiter Aratus. Let's see.
Oi.
What?
I said the moment.
You said a moment? Okay.
Maybe I'll do
I
it
cleared,
only.
I cleared the queues. We hadn't had it pop up on us. Just let me know when you're ready. My
Alright,
bad.
just one moment.
Let's see. My volume is low compared to everyone else.
Nor.
Again.
Same old, same old.
Yeah, it is the same old, same old. How did I fix it last time?
Gain on your mic or boost up your mic in OBS.
Yeah, I'll check that first. Oh, my mic in OBS is about as high as I want to take it.
Can you speak now? I'm
I
just
can
listening
speak
to
now.
the stream.
I'm talking right now. How is this? It's not in Discord. Okay, let's go into audio devices. It's still up at the same level there. That hasn't changed.
Thank you, what's up?
Okay, let me try that. Is that any better? I will continue to talk. My microphone input is about as high as it's going to get.
And you did went into your audio devices
Yes.
output device and,
Yes.
and boost that.
Yes. Did all of that. It helped a little bit. Maybe I can turn on the other touch and can raise my volume. Yeah, you could do that. Yeah, I've got my mic up about as loud as it's going to go. And I put on a new volume control and new cables. So I was beginning to think it was just wearing out, which it might be. I've got a different headset. The president of the Federation of the stereotype that all lizard folk have a lisp because of the forked tongue. Because right now, pi is blaringly loud.
Okay, I can fix that on myself.
Okay.
Give me a second. Better now?
Is that any better, Sav? Who has joined us? It's Musin. Sav says
I
yeah.
can turn it down a bit. I can turn it down a bit.
Yeah, I wish I had an ability to adjust all the volumes separately, but I don't. I have to have different lines coming in, and
I hope it's better now. I turned down my device.
and I will look into getting this lovely microphone that's right here set up. And that might
But
help.
did you put a filter on your mic and put a gain on it?
No. I don't think so. Hang on.
So you can right click on your mic and then I believe you have a filters and then you can put plus
I don't have one on mine. Let's do plus. Gain.
gain.
Sav, how's that? For me. Perfect. Oh, great. Thank you, Pi. It was in my gain then. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Oh, yay. Thank you for letting me know there was an issue. Random Noob says, the Federation was prejudiced against Cardassians at the time, calling them spoonheads and cardies. Well, cardies I can see. That's not particularly offensive. Spoonheads, yeah. Are we ready for me to cue this up?
Yep.
Well, Scott, or not, so McCoy did the same thing with the Vulcans, right?
Yes.
Have a wee woo.
Wee woo?
We would.
Yep.
Ooh, Sav's house is sold. Yay.
But McCoy did the same thing with Spock, right? He called them cold-blooded, whatever, blue-blooded.
Pointy-eared green-blooded, pointy-eared hobgoblin.
Yeah.
Ooh, 321 TV is rating with a party of 2. Hi, guys. Welcome aboard. Thank you so much. Making a nice profit is good. Are you going to lose that profit, Sav, on buying a new place? Is Jolan true to you as well?
You cut that one short, and it also includes computer from the planet Vulcan.
That one's kind of not too personally.
Wasn't it green-blooded hobgoblin computer from the planet Vulcan?
Maybe
the
on
full
2
thing.
different ones, but I don't think he's strung those 3 together. The computer
2009,
one is
he
a
definitely.
reference to... Oh, God, which episode was it? I think it was the Tholian Web, weirdly enough. Yes, Nimoy did do a song about hobbits. Bye-bye, Riskava. Somebody gave me that album. It's downstairs someplace.
Hey, I'm doing Gamma.
Oh,
No, I'm not doing Gamma.
okay, I'll do Gamma.
I guess I'll do Beta then.
Okay, do Beta.
I'll hold the middle.
Okay.
Just remember that somebody's doing Mid as well.
That's what Death just said. He's doing the middle.
Okay.
Shut up about those gosh darn riffs. How do you know they're not going to close them?
I got two here in my location.
I closed my rift, but no, he won't shut up.
Same. I can't. I wish they could like limit how much he says because ugh.
They take out the ones we like Lita complaining about we're taking too much damage. That was a good one. We like that one. Bring that back.
Meanwhile, we got this guy speaking constantly. Themselves. I know. I'm trying. Shut up.
Prepare to taste the wrath of we're taking too much damage.
Yeah.
There's one thing that I actually think is funny in this one.
Yeah?
He keeps saying you need to fight off the ships at the Jupiter station.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, there's nothing
He
there.
doesn't say which one.
Which Jupiter station? There's only one, isn't there? Or which ships?
Don't we agree that
Yeah.
all of these satellites are Jupiter station?
No, it's the center one. That's
No.
Jupiter station. These
First,
are
the one
the
with the blue ring
the
above it.
one with the two towers. The twin towers.
Oh,
The rest is the
So-
defense system that is set up against everything else.
I did a thing today.
I'm glad to hear it.
Yeah, it was great. I made the yacht thought move like it's an escort.
Hanging out on the corners and soliciting people for small amounts of money? Or a different kind of escort?
Oh no, it's earning me money.
Okay, so it is that kind of
I've
escort.
become
Brown sugar.
just really, really, really fast and maneuverable for yacht thought. But my claim was, yes, it'll move quickly, but it'll form like trash. And then it took first place DPA.
You okay over there, Pi?
Oh,
Where's mine?
Yeah.
okay.
Well, apparently I got my Terran ships and my plasma phaser damage.
Yay!
Yay! I had mostly ground stuff.
You need help over there?
Nah. This is my good ship.
Huh. Yes. I wonder if this.
Oh,
counts
great, she
as
spawned
blue
just
or
next to me.
fawn or so.
Sweet.
She always spawns at beta.
Does she? I thought, no, she's
Yeah.
spans. No.
The first attempt is always at
Really?
beta. And then she moves
Yeah, she
about.
always comes in at beta station.
Wow.
All those times you haven't noticed.
I hadn't noticed. No.
I wonder if this counts as 1 or 2 nacelle. It's split so perfectly down the middle. I'm tempted to say that they count 2.
Bye.
Oops.
Huh.
Which comment?
Oh
We
yeah.
figured you would be.
Twitch actually asks you, are you sure you want to post this comment because it has the word thought in the name?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Good
That's
evening,
just-
Mr. Dave.
I don't know who decided to name the ship class that, but they are obviously not aware of what's in the Urban Dictionary.
So, Mr. Dave, just to let you know, we were talking about that for like half an hour or so and changed over to this. But just to let you know, yeah, we were talking about the Charlie Kirk thing and the school shooting as well. And then we got into a long discussion about mental illness, psychopathy, sociopathy, gun control. And then we decided to just go and shoot some Terrans.
Oh
Yeah.
wow! So I came in right as that ended.
Yep.
Huh. Oh, lucky me.
I can't type today, Mr. Dave. That's a Mr. Dave. There we go. But yeah, because for whatever reason, my newsfeed doesn't feed me any news, so I don't know about anything in the world until I get here, and you guys are like, "Oh, have you heard about this?" No, no, I haven't heard about anything. All right, creation.
Maybe it's also wise to
Yeah.
don't have a news feed at the moment.
Yeah, maybe that's why it's just been off. Let's see. Creation Entertainment is going to have a watch interview with Paul Wesley if anybody's interested in that. And it's today. Clearly, I'm here and not there. Just in case anyone was interested. No, I don't need that button or that button. Thank you very much.
Some ships blow hull.
True that, Mr. Dave. Some things are just so... You need to know about them, but it doesn't make them less distressing. Yeah, I'll get back to that another time. So we have been doing the Universal, which is any advanced or elite queue. If anybody would like to join us who needs to do it, we have room for one more person.
And if somebody else needs to do it, I can easily drop out because I've done it.
Same.
Okay. Or
If not,
here.
I'm gonna hop tunes again.
Actually, looking at the time, I think I should drop out and go to sleep. 'Cause
you could, yeah, because you do have to go to work tomorrow.
yeah, I do. I'll do just that. I'll see you at
See you in a few hours. Go
yours
get some
this
sleep.
morning. And
Yeah.
yeah.
Get some sleep.
Alright.
Thanks for being here, Chris.
Yeah, no worries. It was a
And
pleasure.
you take care. Let me know if you need anything.
I just hope nothing drops in the city.
Yeah,
That's all I really need.
I'm hoping that
That's
too.
wrong thing plugged in.
All right. Have a good one. See you guys.
Take care, man.
Take care. So, speaking of good news, people who like good news channels, if you need something that's positive and uplifting, there's a couple of channels on YouTube that focus on good things, but for me, I have We Rate Dogs as my good news. And there's stuff that comes on every day, but he comes on once a week and does the top 5 dogs of the week. Sometimes the top 10 dogs of the week. And talks about... Mark Huckman joined us. I'm sure there's an equivalent for cats, too. Sometimes We Rate Dogs includes cats. But they try and find some positive things. Like a couple of weeks ago, they were talking about 10 dogs that they had rescued. All of them had been injured or were sick. And they were talking about, okay, this dog was hit by a car and needed to have a leg amputated, emergency surgery, and had already developed pneumonia, and the bill was going to be $30,000. And people donated the money for it in under 10 minutes. Or here's a guy who became homeless and was going to have to give up his dog, but people came through and helped him find a place to live and a job so he could keep his dog and had a place to live. So it's not just about saving animals. But they talk about the positive contribution that their group and all the people who work with them and the various charities and social groups do to make things a better place. So there are people out there who are helpful and positive. We just don't hear about them as much. Mr. Dave says, journalism has changed so much since Cronkite era. Yep. Who were the two? Huntley Brinkley. Those were my 2 favorite ones. And I'm sure nobody knows them. Cats are fine animals, except they're absolute monsters. I am sorry. I mean, I love cats. I can't finish one by myself, but, cats are wonderful. My son's roommate has a cat, Enoch. Enoch the cat. And I have stayed over at their house when I was moving here and living here temporarily. Get up in the middle of the night, go to the bathroom. The cat would come into the bathroom with me. It's dead quiet. There's not a sound in the house. Cat gets up on the side of the bathtub, looks at the bottle of shampoo, looks at me, looks at the shampoo, looks at me, looks at the shampoo, smacks it so it falls on the ground and clatters and makes noise. And my son's like, Mom, you okay? Yeah, it's just Enoch. Okay.
So what are we doing?
I have no idea.
I unfortunately am going to have to bow out.
All right.
I'm being summoned by a real life friend who needs help with something. So
you go do that. Absolutely do that.
I'll catch you all later. Have a good one.
Take care. Oh, hell,
So
yes, I
somebody-
did indeed say I love cats, but I can't finish one by myself. Yes.
So someone is showing us his camera so that he can show us a picture of his cat sleeping on his bed.
Oh, who's doing that?
It's not
that's
a
missing.
cat. It's a dog.
Oh, well, from this angle, all I see is black and white fur.
It's a Flurber. I'd show you my dogs,
know.
but I don't have my camera set up. You guys have
So
seen my
something
dogs.
my grandpa told me years ago when I was a small child about cats is basically that cats are designed to, hunt. And cats that can't hunt get bored and do stupid things instead of hunting.
Yeah, like trying to jump over a door.
I mean, my grandpa actually was a big fan of having cats. It's just that he was the kind of person who would have a cat living in his barn, not, his living room.
Let's see. Sav says dogs have owners, cats have slaves. True that. Cats were bred to be adorable creatures. We can't resist. It's in their DNA. Well, that goes for dogs, too. I'm sorry. My mom's cat named Kato was a lovable cat. But yes, we had one named Freddie who pounced on ankles whenever you're downstairs at night. True that. Real life greater than game life? Yeah, sometimes game life is a lot easier to deal with. Sometimes. Hi, Dwayne. How are you doing?
Yeah, grandpa's cats were actually rather kind of semi-feral, honestly. Because, he wasn't the kind of person who actually felt the urge to play with them. No. He would feed them and say hi to them, and that was about it.
I still have a T6 ship requisition pack.
I still have quite a few of them because I never do anything with my prices. Mr. Dave,
Yeah.
feeding your dog what you eat is what people did until they had commercial dog food. Oh, Random Noob,
I
that's
still
a
feed
great
my
point.
dog what I eat.
I'm sorry?
I still feed my dog what I eat. I mean, he gets dog food, but whenever I have dinner, there's
Mm-hmm.
always a piece of raw meat that I keep to the side of my plate, and when I'm done having dinner, that's what my dog gets.
No, my dogs would not have enjoyed the cold leftover pasta with pesto today.
Oh no, for me it's like pieces of steak on the side of my plate, and once I'm done, she gets 3 pieces of raw steak.
So, Mr. Dave, who says, my vet says my dog is obese and I love him still. The dog, I presume, not the vet. Probably more than I should. So, I had to get very hardcore with Lolo because she's only a little dog. And obese on her is much more detrimental than on the big dog. If the big dog gains a pound, big deal. Little dog gains a pound, it's an issue. And she was up to 12 pounds and she should weigh about 7. So the vet said, okay, I want you to feed her no more than 200 calories per day. So I got in touch with the food companies, how many calories per ounce, blah, 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 did all the calculations, made sure she got exactly 200 calories per day, and she gained another pound. And I'm like, well, that wasn't the answer. So I took her
I
down
remember.
to an ounce of
Sorry.
food per day.
I had my cat taking her claws like 2 months ago, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then they weighed my cat and said, "Oh, she's not underweight,
Oh.
but she's also not obese. So maybe crank up her food just a few grams, right?
Mm-hmm.
Just a few pebbles more. Fine." Then she was down like 3 weeks ago, 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
Now she's on the path to being obese.
What?
I was like, you know what? Shut up. I'm gonna feed my cat the same amount. She's gonna get treats. She's 13 years old, and as long as she's not getting fatter, I'm just like, come on. First, then she was not skinny. She was not underweight, but she was like, under. If you have a green area, she's on the way down to be maybe a bit too skinny. So maybe increase her food just a bit.
Well,
And
that's
then I
actually
did. And then I came back to the vet, and they were just like, now she's on the wrong path. I'm just like, shut the fuck up.
Well, that's actually an observation I've seen a lot of people make about diets. Is that people getting older will often get to start gaining weight and getting pudgy, even when they're not overeating, just because it's part of getting older.
That
And
is-
cats tend to do that too.
Yeah, well, our metabolism
like-
slows down. So when I was younger, many, many, many years ago, Hubs and I would stop and get 2 pizzas on the way home, or 2 whole fried chickens, and a pound of potato chips, and a half gallon of wine, and that would be dinner after working a long day. And
And what did you get? Or what did he get?
Saab says dinosaurs roamed the earth. Thanks, Saab. Mr. Dave, Mr. Random Noob, be careful when adopting an orange tabby. Orange cats, among the species, have a single brain cell that they share. So on those times when your cat isn't, functioning at full speed, doesn't have the brain cell today. It's not his turn. And I
Well,
say that because
remember back
Enoch's an orange cat.
I remember back in the days, I can't, like, if I start thinking what I ate when I was a teenager, like, you had your school lunch or your whatever lunch at school or university or whatever, right?
Mm-hmm.
Then you went down to the local pizza place, and then you got a full-blown pizza with dessert.
Yep. Yep.
And then after that, you went down for whatever snack afterwards, and then you went home eating dinner, and then you had dessert afterwards or something else. I was just like, when I think of how much I ate when I was young, I was just like, holy hell.
I know.
Even today, I can get the munchies and eat a family-sized pizza, but still.
Well, I can, but I know I shouldn't. But I can.
The same here. Like, I know I shouldn't eat a family-sized pizza, but sometimes, I order a pizza, then I put on a show or something, and then I sit there for like maybe 1 or 2, 3 hours. Then you eat your dinner, and then you get full, and then maybe an hour after you said like, I could still eat a slice, and then maybe eat a slice more, and then within a few hours you've devoured that family-sized pizza. But I remember back, like just a few months back, I was just like, I seriously have the munchies for pizza, right?
Also, it's
And
like
I ordered a family-sized pizza, and within like 40 minutes, the family pizza was gone. Like, boop. I was just like, but I'm still hungry.
When I was in my 20s, I also didn't need to worry about getting chills wandering around outside the same way I do now. So, I mean, having that increased metabolism has other benefits as well.
So, what are we doing?
I'm not picky. Oh, I forgot to mention this. I got a thing from the local movie theater about what's coming up this week, and it was all like, ugh. So I thought I'd scope it out for the next couple of weeks to see if anything good's coming out. And on September the 23rd, 2 weeks from yesterday, they're doing a one-night showing of Blazing Saddles.
Is it just me, or is there's no great movies coming out?
There's no great movies coming out. That's why they're going through and finding old movies that are available and doing one-night showings. And everybody's like, yeah, in fact, both shows were sold out.
Here's the thing. Those strikes in Hollywood were so long that it ruined Hollywood's production schedule.
It did, yeah.
For several years. It's going to take them years to actually get back on track.
But it's just like, I just feel like back in the days, there were like blockbuster movie after blockbuster movie.
But they're not
now it's
making
just
money
like,
anymore on the blockbusters, and they're finally going, hey, we're not making any money.
Hollywood's gotten to the point where they can't make anything without spending like 3 times what it's worth.
Yep. So some of the
Hi,
fun
Mr.
movies that
Dave.
are coming out are not coming out of Hollywood, so you're seeing more interesting stuff coming out. Like I believe Kamen Rider's got a simulcast worldwide coming out for the new series, and I don't know, is that today or I think it's Friday.
We've actually gotten to the point where people are willing to actually screen Bollywood in the U.S.
Oh, heck yeah. I love Bollywood movies. And now I don't have to get them from what used to be Netflix, when Netflix did little niche weird stuff.
Years back when I got the majority of my DVDs out of bins at discount stores, I found these movies called Night Watch and Day Watch, which they have subtitles. I understand a handful of words of the spoken language, but yeah, Russian. Russian cinema is surprisingly interesting.
never seen a Russian.
Yeah, Night Watch and Day Watch are like an urban fantasy sort of thing where it's kind of like the Twilight movies where, you know, it's modern times but with mystical nonsense going on. Except that Night Watch and Day Watch are about Dark Fae and Light Fae trying to manipulate the world for their own benefit and stuff.
But maybe also like the movies that are recently coming out is just more of the same. Like,
Yeah.
now they're speaking of Jumanji 3. You had the entire Marvel franchise that is still running, like, what is it, the third or fourth Hulk movie, and all the Thor movies, and then Ant-Man, and then Wonder Woman, then Superwoman, She-Hulk. I'm just like, and Spider movie remake, Return Home remake, multiverse.
You need She-Hulk though, and a lot of those other movies you mentioned. They should have stopped
No, but I'm
after,
just
like 1 or 2 movies.
Well,
But I'm just
Hero.
like, it's just for me, it's just more of the same. Like, where's
think
the
a
old
lot of-
blockbuster, like the
I
old
think
blockbuster, like Lord of the Rings or The Hobbit or Star Wars or now
We're
it's
waiting
just
on Dune.
Well,
Sorry?
Dune was a great movie.
One person who was talking about this a while on YouTube, one thing he pointed out was that a lot of it actually just seems to be straight up corpo brain rot.
Yep, absolutely.
Like
Yeah.
they're so beholden to the bean counters who care about profit and literally nothing else that they're sabotaging their ability to actually make money.
And I don't think they understand that. Dwayne just points out that Blumhouse has finished Five Nights at Freddy's 2, which I think is set for a Christmas release. Am I correct with that? It's going to be a big event. Because, you know, Five Nights at Freddy 1 was good. And it was, okay, it wasn't original, but it's different. Sav says Weapons was pretty good, and Neighborhood Watch, Sonic the Hedgehog trilogy. Mr. Dave, I actually enjoyed Dune, but then again, I like the other Dune too, so I mean, you have to take that with a grain of salt, because it's one of my what is it called? Guilty pleasures is watching the David Lynch Dune. Excuse me a moment. The children. Girls.
Yeah.
Dogs.
But maybe it's just me getting old and more like
No, it's
difficult
not.
to
No,
please.
no,
But I
it's
just
not
feel
you.
like
It's not you.
for me, it just feels like it's just in and out. I saw the Alien Romulus movie the other day,
Mm-hmm.
and I read the reviews. Like I went to IMDb and I went to other places, just reading the review. Like what could I expect? And everybody was just like, it's almost as epic as the first Alien movie, and amazing acting, and
Yeah,
it's
no.
so a riveting story. And then I saw it, I was just like, now we're gonna see another without spoiling it, but it was just like, this is just more of the same. The exact same thing in Prometheus is just another place, and I was just like, ah.
I watched Romulus, and they tried really, really, really hard to be Alien,
Well, the
but
worst part with
also
Prometheus,
not.
the worst part with Prometheus is that they actually wrote a lot of interesting world building as part of the movie, and then cut it out of the finished version of the film.
Oh, that's stupid. Hohel, really quick, jumping back into something you said here. Hohel preferred original Dune over the newer one, and it had Patrick Stewart in it. Yeah, well, that's why I liked it. But you referenced the show QI. Yesterday was the first time I ever heard of QI, and it's so weird that now I hear of it twice in 2 days.
The show QI?
QI, yeah.
It's very funny.
Yeah, so I'm told.
Stephen
Stephen
Fry,
Fry, yeah.
was usually was back in the days the host of it.
Yeah.
He was so great.
Yeah. Oh, Sav points out Alien Earth is really good. Yes, I have heard from Chris that he's really enjoying that.
I haven't seen it yet.
Yeah, I've heard
I've
it's
heard
good.
mixed reviews. I've heard some people who
Oh, Random Noob says that also.
it's like it's not that so much that it's a bad idea, it's that certain parts of it just don't internally make sense when you think about it.
But don't spoil it too much. But yeah,
I don't really know enough to spoil it properly.
but
So-
but yeah.
So
Should we do
movies
something?
that are new, yeah, we'll do something in 1 sec. New movies that are relatively new that are coming out. Weapons, Naked Gun, Highest to Lowest. Nobody 2. Nobody was good. Nobody 2 looks good. Honey Don't
K-pop
also looks
Demon
good.
Hunters.
Together,
Weapons.
somebody liked. In my little social gathering.
Weapons? What
That's the one that Sav was just talking about.
is that? Yeah, that's a horror movie, right? Just watching at some pictures here.
When all but one child
Dark
from the same class
comedy.
mysteriously vanish on the same night at exactly the same time, a community is left questioning who or what is behind their disappearance. And here we get into a somewhat well-known bunch of actors: Julia Garner, Josh Brolin, Alden Ehrenreich. Who else is in there? And then it kind of goes into not a lot of people you know, which is kind of fun. But there's a lot of people in that.
What was this released? Like,
I watched that new Superman movie. I thought that was pretty good, but it really relies on the fact that people already are Superman fans.
Well, that's actually one of those things that people have pointed out with comic book movies is that you can't devote 50% of every comic book movie to explaining the backstory.
Yeah,
No,
yeah, and
the new Superman absolutely does not explain backstory.
and that's fine because it's been explained so many times. Just like Batman, if there's one more
but
Batman origin movie, ugh.
They
Come
don't
on, what
explain
what
it
Superman
for
they
Mr.
did?
Terrific. They don't explain it for Hawk Girl. They don't explain it for Green Lantern, who are all in the movie, right? So they really expect the viewer to already be familiar with the DC character.
Well, if you
What,
go
come
watch
on.
something
Green
like
Lantern?
not everybody knows Green
All,
Lantern,
all of those characters are people you can rather easily look up. They're
but
actually
Yeah.
not particularly obscure characters.
but here's the thing: can you go in and watch a movie without knowing the backstory? So, if,
Yes.
for example, go watch
Yes.
Deadpool and Wolverine without knowing the backstory, does the story work? Amazingly, yeah, it really works because their characters are explained thoroughly without doing a ton of backstory, no more than a few sentences, and it just absolutely works if you do not know their backstory from the original series or the comic books.
But you can't.
Superman
But you can't
got-
go in and watch Deadpool versus Wolverine. Wasn't that the
Again.
movie you were
Yeah,
talking
you
about?
totally can watch
Hey,
it because it's
How?
it's not that Wolverine. This Wolverine's backstory is explained in like a couple of sentences. He's a mutant. Because he was feeling sorry for himself, he went out and got drunk all the time. Allowed everybody else to be killed and is carrying the guilt. Okay, that's his backstory. That's all you need to know about his backstory. Deadpool, again, you need to know very little more than he's an Eternal. You can't kill him, and he's kind of down on his luck, and he's a smarty pants. And
One of the things that
that's
I used
really
to,
all you need for those two characters. You can go
one
from
of the
there.
things that I used to tell people a lot in the Foundry Roundtable stuff is that brevity is very important. If you waste time with irrelevant nonsense, people will get bored and lose interest in the story because of the fact that you've stopped telling your story and you're just exposition dumping. Because like having someone read through like 20 pages of text that's not actually even important. Because like one thing that, as stereotypical it is, I find to be a great example of doing brevity in storytelling was the old Dragon Ball Z intros, where it's like last time on Dragon Ball Z, and it gives you within like 20 seconds a recap of the previous episode.
Yeah. Now, take that against, what's the Zack Snyder one? Rebel Moon. Every Zack Snyder has got a point where everybody sits down and tells their backstory, usually while they're sitting at a table eating or drinking.
And most of it gets forgotten before they finish even speaking about it because of the fact that it's that unimportant.
Yeah. Well, thank you, Random Noob. Let's see. 3 centuries ago, the first superpowered beings known as metahumans appeared on Earth, ushering in a new era of gods and monsters. 3 decades ago, an extraterrestrial baby was sent in a spacecraft to Earth and adopted by Kansas farmers. 3 years ago, the baby, now grown, announced himself as Superman, the most powerful metahuman of all. 3 weeks ago, Superman stopped the country of Baravia from invading Jarhanpur, sparking controversy around the world. Okay, that is a really good short 4-sentence intro. As long as all of that ties in together, 3 hours ago, a metahuman called the Hammer of Baravia attacked Superman in the city of Metropolis. 3 minutes ago, Superman lost a battle for the first time. You don't need those last 2 in there, honestly. I mean, unless that's
But
the whole summary of the movie.
That is the whole summary, and then boom, movie starts. And
That's good.
and that's all they explain about Superman, and 3 minutes ago he lost for the very first time.
See, because like
Boom.
part of what makes that whole thing with like last time on Dragon Ball Z work so well is the fact that they're only giving you the specific things that are important to what's about to happen, things you need to know to understand the current plot.
Mm-hmm.
Like who is the bad guy? Where did he come from? Why is he here? And they don't bother with stuff like the entire backstory of Goku and his friends. Like no.
Well, if
no.
you want stories, background, and absolute brevity, you can sum it up with Star Wars New Hope. Long time ago in a galaxy far, far away, scroll, crawl, done. What,
Oh, yeah.
3 or 4
That was
paragraphs,
good, yeah.
we are out of it. And you
Which-
know all you need to know to have the whole backstory of what's going on.
Yeah, well, this for the Superman movie, that text comes by while the movie theme song cues up, and that's all you need to know.
Mm-hmm.
It is no different from the Star Wars scroll in that regard, except
And-
that they don't like blatantly show that they ripped off Skrull.
So getting back to Deadpool and Wolverine real quick, Pi. The thing that they tell you in the opening sequence is, how are we going to do this story without desecrating the whole thing about Wolverine and how he gave us up his life. He gives one quick sentence about that. Digs up the body. That body is dead. That character doesn't exist. We've got new characters.
True.
No, I thought his answer to that. How are we going to do that without desecrating
We're not.
his memory?
Can we go play?
Yes, we can play.
I'm actually currently doing Storming the Spire.
Would anybody like to join us? Because right now it's just me and Pi. Good for you, Mr. Dave.
What? Who did what?
What
Well,
do you mean, who did-
like my
Somebody
favorite...
said something was storming the spire, or
I didn't.
I said that I'm currently busy doing that.
okay, fair enough. Fair enough.
I'm actually mostly done. I've been doing it while we've been talking about movies.
I've
One of
been
my
looking
favorite
at-
things with the Deadpool and Wolverine thing is that they actually got Daphne Keene to reprise her role as X-23.
Yep. They got everybody to reprise the roles. It's pretty
I mean,
even
she
had
looks
Gambit.
drastically different because of the fact that she's like 8 years older and she was a child. So, you
Yep,
know.
but in their world, she grew up. Again, one sentence, and that explained it. Well,
Yep.
it looks like it's just you and me, Pi. What would you like to do?
I'll go along.
Okay. You, me, and
I
Musin.
mixed up in chat.
Oh, yes, you did.
Also, I've been looking at the fact that my ship has 4 warp nacelle.
Mm-hmm.
That sounds normal.
Okay, so
Somebody pick something and
they
I'll
look
hit.
like 2.
I'll hit the magic button.
I'm just looking.
Okay.
Maybe doing something we don't usually do.
That would be fine with me.
What about either? I haven't done a vicious cycle in a long time.
Okie doke.
Or Undine Assault.
We can do either one.
Have a level Pavo? No.
We do that relatively often.
Count?
It's fine.
No.
I'm a warping right now.
Tricobalt cluster mines are so much fun in Storming the Spire.
Random Noobs goes bug hunt. We do bug hunt a lot.
Yeah, bug hunt is actually one of the most common things to have pop up when you do random TFOs.
Yeah.
What is best served cold? I keep forgetting.
That is the one where you're doing the prisoner ships, the Klingon prisoner ships.
Never mind.
Okay.
I thought best.
Yeah,
served
the
cold was...
Klingon Civil War TFO.
Isn't
No,
best
no,
served
best
cold?
served cold is a tactical skill.
What
There's
about
that too.
To Hell with Honor?
To hell with honor.
Isn't
That's
that
a good
the-
one. That's
Also
the
Klingon Civil War, but you're blowing up Jaula's forces on the moon.
yeah. You're kind of at ground level on it. Hohel says if you want uncommon, it's gravity kills. Oh, you are so mean, Hohel. You're really Satalia in disguise.
Should we do Vicious Cycle?
We can do viscous cycle. Sure, no problem.
Viscous Cycle.
Viscous cycle.
Oh
yes.
God, that's
Yeah,
flying
yeah,
through
yeah, yeah,
snot, isn't it?
Yes, it is. That's why it's called viscous.
Ooh, what's interesting is that's only available on normal. It is not. There is no advanced or elite.
Yes, there is.
there
I'm
should
looking
be
at it right
advanced.
now.
There
I'm
should be
on it.
advanced and elite versions.
It's not. Hold on a second. No, don't believe that. Don't believe that.
I'm seeing it right now.
I'm on my screen and it's not giving me the option. That is really weird. Hang on a second. Let's try something else here.
It's because you're on normal, Mom?
No, that never bothers it.
Your filter?
No, because if
Are
I
you
go right
teamed with
above it to
someone who's
vault
a
insured.
low-level player?
No, because I went to vault insured right above it, and it was. It's Pi. Have you got it on normal?
Yes, I have it.
Fine,
Try
you-
to go in under Undine.
Okay.
Fine.
Well, open your
wrong one,
TFO
sorry.
menu again. Then go Undine marks. Isn't it Undine?
Yeah, it was at the bottom of the page, and it wasn't letting me do that. Okay, we are queued for viscous cycle.
It's
Viscous cycle.
Look, Mom,
Which
I've got 4 nacelles on it.
where are you?
I right above you.
Oh yes, there you are. You do have 4 nacelles. See if I can
Like,
scroll a little bit closer.
I thought it was 2 nacelles, but then I looked closer and they're split right down the middle, making it 4.
Yeah, it's
I
cool.
Did you
not
queue
know
them?
this.
I did
I did
queue.
not know this.
Let's try that
variant
again.
had
Hold on.
4.
Let's see.
Oh, it's not
No, you know why? Because Death was still with us. We still had Death amongst us.
Oh, so you were teamed with a low-level player?
No, we were teamed with
There we
Death,
go.
but Death stepped away to go have a real life for a few minutes. Dwayne says they need to give us advanced and elite versions of Operation Wolf. Yeah. Wee woo.
Wee woo.
Ooh-wee.
Yes, if any devs are on here from DECA, hint, 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 hint. We want that for
Yeah,
Operation
if
Wolf.
any
I think
devs are
Birdcage
on
2
here-
doesn't have an advanced version, does it? I love
If any
Birdcage.
devs-
It used to be that Birdcage had 3 different normal difficulties, but I think
it
they
does
fixed that.
Yeah, they do have an official regular extra crispy and Nashville hot now.
You know what I
have
miss?
Hmm.
I actually miss some more TFOs with like heralds, because of our endeavors.
Mm-hmm.
Like
Well,
more
There are
TFOs.
some,
Up.
there are certain enemy factions that we just don't have TFOs for.
Yep. They're
Yeah,
that.
but still, like the Breen, the Voth, we don't really have that many either.
No, I mean, if it's
Voth, we have 2 TFOs that are space, and that's about it. I mean, Voths show up in that one thing too, but it's
the
not
Voths
really a
show
Voth
up in the
TFO.
patrol, Aftermath and Asordon. Sav says we need more places for Zinkethi ground. Yeah, there's basically one that gives you enough. And I want some good
Oh,
story.
yeah.
Yes, I want some good story too.
Or Breen.
Oh
You
my
know what?
God.
Okay, you know what? We now have a seasonal TFO that includes Davidian, so I can't say that one anymore.
We have a toilet seat with us.
What about those weird green goblins? Something that has that mind ability to change everybody to the, what is it? Species M13 or whatever they're called.
Yeah, the salt vampires.
Yeah.
We used
I
to have
mean,
a
what you-
TFO for that. Okay, no, sorry. I misspoke. It wasn't technically a TFO. It was a fleet action.
It was a fleet action. Sav says, as it stands, there's nothing to keep me playing. I totally get that, Sav. I would like to see more content, story content coming out more often.
There should be a new story drop soon. That's at least
Yeah, but
what
it's
they've
going to
been.
be a story drop. It's not going to be a lot of story
Yeah.
drop.
Yeah.
Versus when we used to get like Delta Quadrant or whatever, we'd get a bunch of
Yeah.
stories.
Yeah, it's like a small snippet of story.
Right. And doing that little mini thing was actually not bad, but we would need like one of those every couple of weeks, in my opinion. I would love to see a mini mission come out.
Honestly, a mini episode once a week or once every other week wouldn't suck.
No, it wouldn't. You don't have to make it an event. You don't have to give me a prize. I just want some content.
I mean, maybe have like some sort of a reward that's like something slightly different, I guess. And that doesn't have to be anything like fancy.
But you don't need to give me a story. I don't need the rewards because getting to play a story is plenty of reward. Thank you very much.
I also, it's like the last mini episode they have actually did have good random loot.
It did.
So
It was fun.
it was actually something worth repeating for the random loot.
Healing the injured directly.
You got him?
Yep.
Okay. I think we should have a story and at least one patrol that involves whatever the endeavor's available. So if you've got Zenkethi on the ground, we need to have a TFO that's got some Zenkethi on the ground. We need to have a a mission that's got some Zenkethi on the ground. So you've got an option. Because right now it's that second section of, what is that? Signs and Portents.
Like the Hafayahar mining colony fleet action was, as far as I know, the only mission in the game other than Arena of Sompek that had more than just like 1 or 2 salt vampires in it. Because like, I think we have a story mission out that has like a tiny number of them at one point, and that's it. It's like
Yeah,
the
but we
only
don't get them
places
as
they've
an
ever been in the game.
I would love to get rid of the scorpions. There's too many scorpions. And then everybody gets down there and you're all fighting for it. The Gorn and Gorn Canyon. There's other places to get Gorn. Just call it Gorn and we can go fight them other places, I would hope.
I would also wouldn't mind like having to expand Nimbus as well, or and Romulus.
Yeah. Oh no, I
Like
would
some
love
of
that.
the some of the old places. I know you have a love for Romulus, but just
But even Nimbus, I love those big ground maps. Kabali is a huge ground map. It's beautiful. And they spent some time building that. Well, even Pajem. A lot of stuff there.
There are,
know what they
there are
could-
several
I'll-
places. You know what? If I was to have them expand one ground map and make it more interesting and better and stuff, and Oreo.
Yeah, they never went through with a lot of that. It's just... It was a promise
about
and
the
never happened.
they also have the big Gamma Quadrant. There's nothing in the Gamma Quadrant. Well, there is the skirmish missions, but they're all like the same.
One of the things that I did in the last few days of the Foundry was studying the Gamma Quadrant and figuring out, it's like, what places are there in the Gamma Quadrant map that the devs put on the map solely because they are things that exist in canon and not because of the fact that they're things the devs actually had any intention of actually using in a story mission.
Well, there's quite a few
Half
like
of
that.
it!
First Federation.
Well, that's not the Gamma Quadrant, but yes,
It's
that's
part-
another great example. It's like half of the galaxy map in Star Trek Online is actually just references to episodes. And that's something where you have opportunities.
Let me get a shot in on the planet. Nope.
Here's another one. Do you remember the mission where we went inside one of the Cardassian command buildings on Cardassia Prime?
No, I don't remember that, but that sounds like fun.
There used to be one where we actually went to like the surface of Cardassia Prime.
I'm totally happy with doing things like that again.
In the Foundry, we actually had a set of assets that were Cardassian buildings. There is no map in the game I know of that uses those assets currently. I find it rather unfortunate.
Well, technically Terranor.
No,
Some of them.
No.
no. Terek Nor and Impak Nor are built using a Cardassian architectural style. However, they are space stations, not buildings planet-side. And yes, I do remember that we actually do have Impak Nor in the game too. Which is not necessarily a good thing, but whatever. Oh wait, do we even still have the mission where you would go to Impak Nor
No.
available?
I don't think so.
Yay, we did it.
It was a very weird mission, but I liked it. Because, in part of it was solely because of the fact that it was a Cardassian space station that wasn't DS9. And like in the TV show, it was an abandoned pile of crap, and stuff related to that was also true. But hey, it was a change of scenery. Like this is what a Cardassian space station looks like when it's being run by marauders.
But I think I'm gonna lock off. It's getting late here.
It's only, what,
Okay.
like 1:15 in the morning?
Yeah.
Yeah, go
but,
get some sleep, Pi.
and-
Yeah,
Thanks-
that sounds like a good time.
Thanks for jumping on here. I really appreciate it. It's just lovely to talk to you again, too.
Take care, guys. I'll
Take
see
care.
you- Bye.
Hi. Somebody in other chat is going, I'm from the government. I'm here to help. All right, so hang on. Let's go back here. Wow,
then
lots
I
of things
left them
going
behind.
on here. Mr. Dave had to step away. They need not abandon projects. They need to not abandon projects after so much work goes into one-offs. Yep. Need to fix defer invasion zone. Yep. Reuse areas. Yep. I love deferred ground. It's fun.
Well,
Okay,
that was
But they need it
actually
more
funny.
to. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
That was actually funny. They said, "I am from the government. I am here to help."
Yes.
And then I shot away into the distance and
Ooh.
basically left them behind.
Sav says opportunities means profits. Yes, indeed. Give us some options. I'd spend more time in game if there's more to do besides,
If I
my
remember right,
endeavors,
the
my
quote,
dailies, and the events.
if I remember right, the
So-
quote from the book is actually opportunity plus instinct equals profit.
Mm-hmm. Yes, we do need a concept like a holodeck where we play things for fun. And fine, you go to the holodeck and it'd be kind of like a random thing, but you go in there and it just gives you something to do. You go in with your friends. You go in. It would be like patrols, but without having to have a
I think
plot
the
or a story.
holodeck should
There
be
are
just
certain
a-
things that you could do in Star Trek Online where you could have like a partially randomized mission where you're basically just playing an AI created holodeck adventure, which okay, that would require
No.
building the stuff, but whatever.
Well, the best use of a holodeck I can see is like literally choosing, I want to fight the salt vampire. Boom. It generates a map with some salt vampires in it. Random or pre-created, it doesn't really matter. Just every species, race that we can fight for a kill count, but then generate it in a holodeck.
Yeah,
One
but
thing that I found in my time playing City of Heroes, which I haven't logged into for a long time, but one thing that City of Heroes has in it is one, it had a precursor of the Foundry. However, City of Heroes also had a randomized mission generator that would take the assets that it used in its version of Foundry and make Mad Lib style randomized missions out of it. Which, here's the thing. This was actually a precursor to the cluster exploration system that we got in Star Trek Online. Thing is, the difference between the two is the one in City of Heroes actually generates them live. It doesn't give you a random draw from a pre-made list of 100,000 junk missions. It was actually giving you randomized stuff. Which I wish the devs would actually do that again. Doing that in City of Heroes was actually kind of fun. Like, you never knew what was going to happen because it was okay. The map might be familiar, but you didn't actually know where the objectives were going to be shoved in which dark corner.
Hang on one sec, because I'm going to change tunes. And we are back with a different tune. In the Klingon Civil War story arc, you go to Kittimer system. That system needs to be a social zone. That's actually a really good point, Dwayne. I like that. Authorization codes required to run holographic programs with safeguards off. Oh my gosh, yeah. It could be fun.
Yeah, and then you get kill count for your accolade.
Yeah.
For killing the actual, species that you can't find anywhere else in game.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, it's like there's certain things like the salt vampires where they never had a major appearance in the game.
Yeah, I mean, they were in that one episode. Oh, excuse me, I smacked my mic there. They were in that one fleet event, which I really liked. What was that? Enemy Mine? Mine Enemy?
Mine Enemy, yeah.
Mine Enemy,
Yeah. The old fleet actions, you could actually do them 5-man. It really wasn't that hard. Okay, yes, it was the equivalent of playing an elite TFO. When trying to do something like Mind
you-
Trap.
It was
for
Mind Trap. That
5-man.
was it. Yeah. So imagine you do Mind Trap, which needed, 20 people to do it because you had 3 different areas that had to be dealt with. But let's say you're playing it on normal. You can do it with 5 people.
It didn't
easily.
actually have any difficulties above normal, if I remember correctly. But
Right, but remember you had to
8-man
escort
is
the
more
people out to
realistic
3
than
different locations and get them onto shuttlecrafts and out of there.
4.
4. There was a lot going on. But you could have scaled that down.
One of the things that has come up in discussions with this is that you could just simply modify it so that only one of the 4 lanes was active.
Right.
And then you only need a team of 5. Which is the entire reason why it had 20 to start with, is that it's basically like 4 different 5-man TFOs occurring simultaneously.
Yeah, the worst.
Musin, I do not want to see a Betazoid wedding. Thank you very much. Zez says, I think they need to bring back the full version of the Cure and Infected. Wow.
So, okay, no Betazoid wedding.
No.
But
No.
do you
No.
agree with the statement before that?
All playable races need to have homeworlds you can visit. That would be a big fun thing.
Well, see,
Yeah,
that's
which
part of the reason
includes
why I was.
Betazoid.
That's part of the reason why I was bringing up the Cardassian buildings thing, is because of the fact that we used to have the ability to go to Cardassia Prime.
I really don't remember that. Dwayne says, bring back the Guardian of Forever missions. That has come up in so many discussions. I want that mission back.
My personal collection of photos about that, it causes me to tingle with anticipation. I want to see what they were in the process of working on before they scrapped it.
That was... I really enjoyed those missions. Why can't we have those back? Fix them! Bring them back!
Because, like, yes,
We
okay,
want
the
them.
buildings that they scattered all over the map
Yes.
were obviously copy-pasted assets,
Right.
but this suggested that they were already in the process of doing a serious overhaul of that when it got pulled. And what was the rest of the overhaul going to be?
Don't know.
I'm genuinely very, very excited to see what that overhaul was going to be, and I suspect that it may have met the same fate as the Memory Alpha revamp, where the devs said that they were, planning to bring it back. They just hadn't finished it yet, and oops, this project got shelved indefinitely because of the fact that it fell off the timeline and was deemed non-critical, and thus no one ever went back to it.
Yeah. Guys from DECA, you want to make people really happy? Go find some of that old stuff and bring it back. Or redo it. I know redoing it is expensive and hard, but it'd be fun.
Actually, my discussion with Taco Fangs is because I actually managed to get Taco Fangs to review the Foundry Roundtable episode where we were looking around at the refurbished, partially, version of Memory Alpha, because there was that one point in time where it was possible to glitch your way into Memory Alpha on a Foundry character. But Taco Fangs is a thing because, he was one of the people who did a lot of work building assets. He looks at it as like, yes, this does look very different than it did when people were using it normally. But I don't see any serious changes to the architecture. It just looks like the textures are slightly broken more than any actual proper changes.
Just out of curiosity, Dwayne. Yep.
Like the whole thing feels different, but as Taco Fangs pointed out, lighting changes will make a map feel different even if nothing else changes. And that might have actually been part of why we found it to be so shiny and new or whatever.
DECA should work on those older missions. That way they can teach their devs how to code this damn game properly. Maybe then they can make the content that they say they can.
Yeah. That I can't attest to because I don't understand writing stories and stuff. I mean, I understand writing stories. I don't understand making games.
Okay, so
Yeah,
Taco
I
Fence's
do.
explanation of why they didn't reuse any of the code from the way they had a randomized mission generator in City of Heroes is that Champions Online and Star Trek Online, while they are in many ways very similar to City of Heroes because of being written by the same people, at least back then, they didn't actually copy any code. So whatever code logic they used for City of Heroes and the randomized mission generator was something that they when working on Star Trek Online, they didn't do anything other than borrow from what they remember about how it worked and didn't actually do anything to actually directly copy how it worked. Because IP reasons.
Hey, Hell is mentioning something here. The TOS Telosian worlds, the psychedelic mind control flowers, turned into episodes. What if, rather than having a holodeck, what if you had the ability to pull missions that were historical? This is what happened to the Enterprise, and you could go back to that world and do a mission there. It would be completely standalone.
We have that in the game already.
No,
we
don't.
have at least one TFO in the game where you are reliving a historical event and not actually participating in the event.
And which one are we talking about for
Battle
that?
of the Binary Stars.
Oh, those are
Okay, that
holographic
too.
recreations. So we've got that. We've got Battle at Wolf 359.
Yeah, well, Battle of Wolf 359 as well. So I was thinking of it's like you are not actually there in person. You are seeing the events as they from what we know of what happened. And yes, it's a holographic simulation. But,
well, Operation Wolf is a holographic simulation, too.
And the one over Mars was a holographic simulation as well.
But like we could do that as a logic for why we add new things from TOS.
Yeah.
Actually, like Battle of the Binary Stars is actually pre-TOS.
Loose Halo, can you explain better? Because I'm not sure I'm understanding what you're saying. Loose Halo says, as a developer, copy-paste between separate projects is the bullet train to disaster.
Yep.
I don't.
I know exactly what you mean.
Okay.
I know exactly what you mean, and yes, that's part of it. But also is that they were legitimately worried about getting sued by EA if they actually reused a single line of code.
Oh. Okay.
The copy paste thing is actually what happened with the Tholian set, where we had the Omni that had a different restriction, so we could use that set. They subsequently copy-pasted that Omni to make the, I think it was the Protostar one, which then also didn't share the normal restrictions, which got out of hand and like made them paddle back on that decision and changed the thing on both Omni when it was intended for that Tholian Omni to not.
It's a Graz. Hey, Graz.
Hello.
How are you?
Doing okay, and you?
Doing okay. Kind of back. I'm kind of back.
But yeah, they should have never copy-pasted the Tholian special, like, alternate restrictions Omni for the very next Omni they made. Because they didn't revert back the restrictions on that Omni as they should have been.
Well, as someone who copy-pastes things a lot, the trick to copy-pasting things is making sure you copy-paste the right thing.
Yeah, always read back your work.
It's so true. Marhawkman, would you like an invitation to something?
Sure. Like, here's an example. Like, using patterns for making dresses.
Yes.
You don't just use a random pattern if you want to make a ballroom gown. You specifically choose a pattern for a ballroom gown.
Oh, yes, but also
depends
how seamless
logic
you
goes
want
with
the pattern, and if you want a slimming pattern.
again, though, is that you choose a pattern that is right for the task you want to perform, and you pay very close attention to whether or not you're going to need to modify it or it doesn't work.
Well, that's not necessarily true, speaking as a seamstress.
My
Give me a hunk of fabric, give me a
My-
pattern, and as long as we got the general concept in there, I can probably make it happen.
See, that's
If I
about
need to make
craftsman
a-
skill and knowing how to make a dress out of random bits of cloth, even if you
Wait,
don't have
listen.
a pattern.
if I need to make a dress out of for a woman,
Mm-hmm.
I am going to choose a pattern that will have a slimming effect when she wears the dress.
If that's what she wants. Graz, would you like an invitation to
But
do
no-
something?
Not
Yes,
if that's
please.
what she wants. This is what she wants, even without telling me. Because the first thing she's gonna ask is, does this dress make my ass look fat? And no, it does not. It has a slimming pattern.
But you know, there are some women that it's just impossible to
that's
make
why-
them.
That's why you take the initiative, knowing what they want.
To be honest,
Uh-huh.
there are people who actually don't feel that way.
Oh yeah.
I know they're not necessarily what you would consider the norm, but they do exist.
Yeah, they usually wouldn't come to have a dress like made for them, though.
Loose Halo, there are some fantastic YouTube videos on learning how to sew and on learning how to sew clothes. I would suggest start with basic stuff, but once you start developing the skills, a lot of people learn how to sew by experimenting. It is fun. Harder to get fabric now than it used to be. But
As
okay,
a child, most of what I came to know about sewing was like, okay, you know what? I could attempt to tell you how to do this, but practical experience is so much better than mere words.
there's nothing like showing somebody how to sew and then what is that? Return demonstrations. I do something, you do something. I do something, you do something.
Yep.
But then
Exactly.
the person who's doing has to know what they're doing. So I learned to sew from my grandmother versus my mother, who managed somehow to attach a sleeve to a hem. But my sister made my other sister's wedding dress. I made all the wedding dresses for the people in my wedding party. I bought mine, but I made theirs. I worked at a bridal shop, so yeah, I can sew with and without a pattern. Let's see, if I win the lottery, I want to buy an island and build a self-sustainable house, including internet so I can game but stay away from civilization. I'm just going to fix the lithium exchange.
A woman who used to do cosplay stuff a while back, who always had interesting outfits. Well, her secret was that she actually just made them herself, because one thing you would notice when you looked at her outfits is that she usually went for things that you could simply stitch together out of cloth.
Yeah.
So she had a lot of those, and her day job was as a seamstress.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I spent years being a seamstress. The kind of seamstress that makes clothes, not the Terry Pratchett kind of seamstress. Okay, just keeping that straight.
She could to take a picture of a dress in a comic book and be like, a little bit here, a little bit there, and that'll make something that works. And of course, while she's doing that, she would keep her own dimensions in mind and make it so that it fits snugly on her.
Yeah, well, yeah, that's how you do it.
One of hers was, I think, the Jessica Rabbit outfit.
Oh yeah, that's actually a fun one to sew.
Rabbit.
Mm-hmm. That is a
It's
fun
like
one
it's
to
actually
sew.
a very simple one, but you have to get the proportions and stuff just right for it to look good.
Yeah. Sometimes you need to do a fair amount of padding on you to make that work. The hardest part is to keep the front of the dress on.
Yeah, if I remember right, she said that when she wore it in a convention, she actually basically just glued the front of the dress on with double-sided tape.
That's how you do it. There are glues for
she
it, but
had
double-sided tape works better.
She was wearing something under it. It's just like that thing under it wasn't going to hold it up.
Yep.
Speaking about double-sided tape and form-fitting outfit, Did you know that in Baywatch, to hold the bathing suits in place, they also used double-sided tape?
Sure.
And this was because the bathing suits were 2 sizes too small
Yep.
for the women.
Yeah.
Well, I know that
Well,
some of those
on
TV shows
purpose.
would actually have pasties so that you wouldn't see the nipples.
Yep.
And just for that. I remember like with Baywatch though, it's like they actually wanted to make sure that the bathing suits would bounce properly in sync with boobies when the person wearing it was running. So that was part of why they would tape it, is just to make sure that they didn't move separately from each other.
Yep.
Jiggle
Which, like,
physics.
for a recorded TV show, a wardrobe malfunction is like, oops, well, we'll have to do another take.
Yeah.
But they still wanted to come out looking exactly right, and that was their solution apparently.
Oh, man.
It's really interesting. I saw the costume that Jerry Ryan wore, the silver cat suit, and the undergarment they had to create to make it look like that on the surface was just an amazing piece of construction. Completely
The most horrible
unattractive.
thing she ever
My
had to-
understanding is that it was basically a spandex covered corset, but it's not a regular corset.
Yep.
It's a corset that's like your entire torso or something.
Yep.
But more than that,
I would
they.
kill to have that thing.
So I'm not going to be graphic here, but in general, when you are wearing a bra, you basically get the projection forward, but not a lot of the inward cleft between the breasts. That doesn't happen because it's not the way a bra works. So they had to create something that would really define that there's a left and a right and an up and a down and under that, and get all those lines. And I'm looking at this thing thinking that's a piece of engineering.
Yep.
How to ensure there's no native predatory or human life in an isolated area? Well, all depends on where you're going to go. But if you don't
Have you
have...
tried napalm?
Yeah, you could do that. Well, no, his next one is without turning the place to ash, of course.
Yeah.
Kate Mulgrew said she didn't like Jerry Ryan's outfit. She felt it brought too much sexuality to the show. That may be true, but I understand that Jerry Ryan hated it to the extent that after wearing it for a couple of episodes, she was covered in bruises because it was so tight and constrictive, and the ribbing to make it appear the way it is, you know how the lines are popping out, it's called ribbing, actually was physically harming her, and that's why they switched into the brown outfit.
Yeah. That's one thing I heard about, is that it was something that was the real life equivalent of one of those weird skin tight bodysuits you see in sci-fi.
Mm-hmm.
It's just that it wasn't as technologically advanced as one of those skin tight bodysuits.
Yeah.
Okay,
Having worn just a
Don't
corset
own
with
that
boning in
thing.
it, those things hurt. I can't imagine what that
So
was.
we're going to do a retro or something.
Excuse me, Ho Hell says, so it wasn't ribbed for her pleasure. No.
Nope.
No, it was ribbed for my pleasure.
Yeah, honestly, it wasn't even that cool looking.
It was pretty stunning for that one scene when they first have her step out, and it's like, well,
Oh yeah,
but
but like as an everyday outfit, it's kind of
yeah, no, I wouldn't wear it every day. I wouldn't wear heels every day. Should we do an advanced or an
I
elite
would.
queue?
I was asking if we should hit the retro button.
Yeah, we can.
Well, to get 2 birds with 1 stone.
Yeah.
I need some Kathy ships.
Sure, let's do some
But-
Kathy Front.
I was about to say that.
So
At
Kathy-
least that way, everyone gets the advanced or elite queue, and I get my ships.
we will do Zenkethy Front. Here we go.
We will. Oh,
By the way, I saw Drunken Heretic drop in for a moment. If you're still there, Drunken Heretic, hi, I did see you.
I'm trying to remember. I vaguely recall someone talking to Belcher about the 7 of 9 outfit, and her explanation for it was that the take she did on it actually skips with all of the under stuff. Her version of it had the equivalent of a sports bra that was stitched to the inside of the outfit.
I would totally believe that.
I thought the Borg one was the one that was giving her all the trouble.
No, that gave her that almost killed her because it was sitting on her carotid artery in her neck, and if she turned her head the wrong way, she knocked herself out. Because it wasn't designed for her; it was somebody else's costume from I think one of the movies. So the neck was too high, so she had to hold her neck up and slightly off to one side to keep it from sitting on it.
Yeah, my understanding is that after they built the Borg prosthetics in TNG, they reused some of that stuff for Voyager.
Yeah, they had the costumes and stuff, so yeah, of course they're going to reuse it.
Yeah, this is about the right size.
I haven't looked at your ship chosen. I'm so sorry if you've posted something new. Michelle Yeoh's outfits in Discovery in Section 31. I heard something interesting about the one for Section 31. I want to say it was maybe Balenciaga designed it for her. I have to go take a look. Let's see.
Oh, talking about Star Trek, about the event. If you want something relatively quick,
Voth Ground. Oh my God.
Yeah, no, but specifically the transporter.
Yes, exactly. That's what I did this morning.
Yeah, it's like you go in. Oh, good. All 3 transporters are up. For you to go do, you go find one of them, kill them, and then boom, you activate the transporter. You're done. Yeah, I mean, the most time that you're going to be doing is actually getting there.
Yeah. Well, I got
the
there.
last time I did the ground war zone for the daily thing. I genuinely don't remember what actually qualifies for the daily because
it's
something I ticked it off before I was even close to done with the ground war zone dailies.
No, pretty much
any one zone.
Okay, Complicatus, where are you going?
I am going south.
Okay, so if you get any of the ground stuff done,
any one of those little mini zones is all you need.
Just one thing done, and you get it. So be it the transporter, capture the circle, the generator, any one of those you get.
Okay. So the first time you capture a point of any kind for any reason.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah. Pretty much.
Yeah. So I got down there this morning and they had just finished up the dinos, so it had 3 minutes, so I was able to get a couple of my tunes down there quick enough to go do them. So I had one for one account, one for another account, just really fast. Dwayne says I've got my main engineering tune parked there. Yep. I forgot I had changed ships, and I'm like, why is this ship so ineffective? It's the wrong ship.
Oh yeah, I just realized that my daily today is a Vadwar ground daily. I could have gone and done that. Oops, I forgot.
How many do you have for Vadwar?
Oh, Vad. Oh right, Vadwar, not Voth. Ah. Anyway. But yeah, for Vadwar, 20 Vadwar, that's kind of easy, honestly.
If it's 10 Vadwar, I've been just doing
20.
dust to dust. 20, then I usually go and do something on Kabalistan.
I mean, honestly, the going to Kabalistan is no big deal. I've gone to Kabalistan a lot of times because it's actually one of the best places to do damage endeavors.
Yeah. You can do a nice job there. I have somebody just basically camped there. I have never met Jerry Ryan. I think she's one of the few Trek people I haven't met.
Oh, that's interesting. When my Tricobalt mines went off, the first one somehow kicked it forward, so that when the second one detonated, it actually hit the side of the ship, even though the first one hit the forward shielding. Don't really understand how that happened, but knock effects in this game tend to be very wonky.
It's a
Graz, it's all yours. Which
Hey,
one
look,
is
there's another tricobalt cluster. Wonder which direction this one will kick it.
What was
Okay, it
interesting?
knocked it to the right. Huh. That actually kind of makes sense.
Getting back to Voth for a moment for the event, they had something like 15 instances open this morning. So things were moving incredibly fast as stuff was getting done. Well, I haven't seen the Dreadnought. Oh, it's all gone.
What
It's
Dreadnought?
extra. That would explain it. Somebody got a bomb?
Hey, there's one over here who just blew up a battleship.
Somebody just...
Oh wait, I accidentally picked up the bomb because I was mashing the F key. Where's the base?
It's over here.
Oh,
it's the only one
it's
left.
south and to the west a little bit. Okay.
It's the only one, yes. Oh, Musin's got one. Do it! Do it, Musin!
It still won't let me launch it properly.
There's
Just
nothing there.
Oh, I don't
No,
have the
but,
bomb
like,
anymore. That's weird.
It keeps like saying launch bomb.
Yeah,
and
move
I'm
away from the base a
launching.
little bit.
So sometimes they'll have like targeting issues.
Yeah.
I thought I had a bomb, but I don't have one anymore somehow.
Musin still does, but now he's got people here. Maybe it wasn't letting you launch because it was bringing in people, Musin.
Yeah, if you have
Well,
aggro,
I don't have the bomb anymore now.
Now we need... somebody's got a bomb.
Oh,
Yeah,
Yeah,
the
you still
recovered
got a
bomb
bomb,
thing
Musin.
came up. I have the bomb.
Musin's got one too if it blows up.
if it lets me friggin' launch it.
I no longer have the bomb. What?
There we go.
There! It's dead now. It's dead, Jim.
I don't know why, but the game constantly does this to me where it interrupts my interact everywhere.
Well, with some of the space interacts, you really need to make it so that your ship stops moving. Otherwise, it will periodically lose line of sight due to clipping with geometry.
Ugh.
Oh my god, somebody's got a Space Ghost tune.
What? Where?
In Data's gallery.
Oh,
Yeah, Subs
Okay.
posted a picture of that several days ago.
That was...
I've seen several over the years that are very interesting takes on cartoon characters. Like, one I remember from back when I started playing was someone made the Great Gazoo as an alien.
Now, what about the picture I posted?
I just was sending you a compliment on that one.
oh,
Okay.
that looks so good.
That is so perfect.
That looks so good. I love Space Ghost.
But
How I feel watching Star Trek.
yes.
How I feel discussing Star Trek Online. How
I feel
explaining Star Trek to my friends.
Exactly. But getting back to that Chosen, your ship looks amazing. No, I know what time it is, but we're going to wait a few minutes and then we'll go have our you-know-what. It is almost that time. My gosh, my dog knows it's within 10 minutes of SNACK time. The question is, to pizza or not to pizza for dinner? That is the question. The answer is pizza. Pizza's always the right answer. The question is, what kind of pizza?
And
Unless
if you do
the
it,
answer is bacon.
That's true.
oh, and the thing is with pizza.
Okay, what
if
kind of
you-
bacon? Real bacon or Canadian bacon?
Real bacon.
Yeah. Canadian bacon should not have it. Should have the bacon part removed.
There's nothing wrong with Canadian bacon. It's just not bacon.
True. Correct. But I'll say this.
But it's tasty.
With pizza, if you do it right, you actually have 3 or 4 meals.
You missed the beginning part of the conversation where
Sure.
you get a pizza.
People
And that's
eat whole
it's supposed to be
pizza.
enough for a couple of days. No. It's just enough until you realize that you need some more. So I keep telling myself I'm going to get a pizza for New Year's Eve, a bottle of Prosecco, a pizza, and it winds up being a bottle of Prosecco and a bag of potato chips, which is still a fine New Year's Eve when you're living on your own thing. Just totally fun.
Well, One thing I realized when I was in my late 20s is that part of the reason why pizza disappears so fast is that because of the fact that pizza is a combination of 3 different food groups, it also, takes up your dietary requirements for all of those 3 food groups as well. So, yes, you eat the entire pizza, but you don't have a reason to eat anything else.
This is actually true. Depends on what you put on your pizza.
You said 3 food groups: bread, dairy, and fruit, right?
Protein,
What?
carbs,
Well,
and fat.
maybe 4 if you have enough veggies on it.
Yeah, if you put veggies on it, it is the perfect meal if you put enough veggies on it.
Oh, and then if you actually add meat as well, that's 5.
Yeah, I mean, it is the perfect mood. Okay, so the frozen Jack's Pizzas. There is a pizza chain here, Jack's Pizzas. And I wasn't sure if you were in Indy where you can actually get Jack's Pizzas. Tomato is a fruit. But for purposes, oh hell, of nutrition, fruit and veggies kind of go together.
A lot of the distinctions between fruit and vegetables are trivial and unimportant. And,
They are both ways for a plant to make baby plants.
It just depends on part of the. No, that would be fruit.
Here's one for you. If a tomato is a fruit, why isn't a green bean a fruit?
It is a fruit.
Technically, yeah. It's got the seeds on the inside, which means, of course,
Yeah.
strawberry isn't a fruit.
But
No,
it's one of those
no.
things where
Okay.
where it's like eating the entire green bean. Yeah, the whole green
Yeah.
bean. Yeah.
The whole green bean's a fruit. Strawberry is actually a fruit because
Yeah.
it doesn't
The
have to. It doesn't have to surround the seed. It has to be part of the process of helping disperse the seeds.
Yeah.
Peas
Also, I
are
suppose
actually a
pumpkins would
fruit.
count as a fruit too.
Yeah,
Yes, they
avocado
are.
as well. Cucumber.
Eggplant, peppers, peas, okra is a fruit.
No. Peas
Zucchini.
depending on what part of the pea you're talking about.
No,
Peas are like green beans, need to have the shell, or it's
If
just a
it-
seed.
Yeah, if it's the shell and the seeds, it's a fruit. If it's just the piece itself, it's a seed.
Now, celery is a vegetable because you're not
Yeah.
eating the.
Actual seed.
Well, you could, because celery seed is tasty.
You could.
I have actually eaten cabbage seed pods, and those, well, they taste like cabbage.
Okay, Musin has got us a long diatribe here. Many items are considered vegetables. Are actually botanically classified as fruits because they develop from the flower of a plant and contain seeds, including tomatoes, cucumbers, avocados, peppers, squash like zucchini and pumpkins, eggplants, olives, and peas. The distinction lies in the definition. A botanical fruit is the mature ovary of a flowering plant, while a culinary vegetable refers to other edible plant parts like roots, stems, or leaves, or the savory uses of fruits in cooking. In other words, fruits and veggies, we're just going to classify them. It's a fruit and veggie. Celery and peanut butter are yummy. Yes, they are. It's even better when you skip the celery.
Yeah.
But
Have you tried
It's-
skipping the peanut butter? So sometimes that's also a good option.
I'm sorry, say that again?
Yeah. Have you tried skipping the peanut butter? Sometimes that's also a good option.
Yeah, lately the celery's been bitter, but it's the end of the season. I should probably go take care of my dogs. So I'm going to get out of here. Should we go raid somebody?
Sure.
Sure. Love that enthusiasm. Sure, we'll go raid somebody. Who is out there tonight? Let us see.
That is.
Well, we have Harry Porridge doing Star Trek Online on a PS5. We've got Subathon Day for KDS. Let's go hit him. He is going and He's got a subathon,
Yeah,
so he's been good to
I
us.
still think he should have written that Harry port.
All right, we are rating KDS. Musin, don't worry about ending stuff, so I will just go ahead and hit the raid in just a few moments here. Everyone, if you haven't shared the love with KD, please do. He's good to us, so we must be good to him. Have a great evening, and we will see you. Woof, 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 woof. Take care. And that's the wrong button.